my gosh, Tails, this is a bad time. Please don't do that. No, get off my green screen. No, don't get off the green screen. Okay, here we go. Hey, wait. Oh my gosh, I practice every time. That's not it. Oh. Every week, I swear I try to get this right. This week we talk about a 5-year-old who stole his parents' cars. We open the package and we A the heck out of your queues. All this and more this week's live episode of the CCMouse Funcast. Okay. Welcome to this week's episode of the CCMouse Funcast, take 10. We are good for your ears. I'm Dan. This isn't even plugged in. And you can find me at RFS Dan.
And I'm Jess, and you can find me at somewhere. Gone to the snow dogs and snow dogs.
Right there in the corner.
It's like right here somewhere. You know, it's like the reality of what happens every time we podcast, the part that people don't see. Every single time we start, and every single time you do the intro, and every single time I laugh. Every time.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. The cat, right before I went live, the cat, Mr. Tails was like trying to climb up the green screen. I'm like, you don't use your legs for anything but walking. Why do you think you need a King Kong it up the Empire State Building? That is my green screen behind me. Oh my
I heard you going, don't, no, not right now. Why are you doing this right now? No.
Oh man. Oy vey. Welcome everybody to the CCMouse Funcast. How's everybody doing? Hello, hi. What's Dan's hair gonna be like this time? It is just up like normal. Is that permanent? Yes, that is permanent. I don't mess around, Becky. It is permanent. Today it is a Blue Moon Mango Wheat, which I can tell is meant to be poured into a glass, but it's not.
I used the blue cup this week so that it wouldn't mesh with the green screen.
Oh, nice.
Mine's whatever Jamie put in it.
Oh no! They said Steve said, "Oh, we heard you whispering to Tails." Oh.
Yeah, I thought that Brie could hear that. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I was reaching behind the door to like shut the door, and then Tails was doing Tails things. You guys might hear a little bit of background noise. I apologize because it's hot. Also, suck it because it's hot. And so, so in order to keep me from melting, this is how it has to be. This is how.
What's
it has
that
to
like? It being hot? It's only like 55 here right now. What's hot?
It is 91.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
Yes, we have that app, you know, that What the Forecast app.
What the Forecast,
which
yeah.
I recommend you guys totally getting the What the Forecast app. It's so fun. Today was so vulgar. It was like the sun. It's so hot that the sun is shining out your expletive deleted like a ray of sun. I don't know. It's great. It makes me giggle.
Yeah,
it makes me
it's like
giggle.
it doesn't matter if the weather's bad or good or whatever. You open that app and you're like, meh, okay, I laughed. That's great.
Your volume is low, Dan. Okay, here we go. I can turn me up a lot. I'm just trying to make it so that like I'm not blasting you guys out by the air. Here, I'll try to turn off this fan for a second here. If it gets hot later and you guys see me melting, glistening, please let me know. I mean, you have warm clothes on.
I have my sleeves pulled up. I mean, I got the window open.
I'm already
okay,
feeling it.
Let's see. I won't check What the Forecast because I don't want to, harm anybody's ears. It is a balmy 46 degrees right now.
It might have gone down right now. Let's see.
It was 60 degrees today, which was really nice.
Kittens. It's 91 right now.
That's insane.
My battery's about to die. It's 91 degrees right now.
You're almost 50 degrees hotter than we are.
Mm-hmm. It's hot in her.
Thank you.
I'm not playing.
No, thank you.
I'm not playing around. Well, everybody, welcome. Hello, man. There's a lot of you guys here. So check it out. Today I was out driving, and I noticed how I realized how bored everybody is in lockdown California, and it's lockdown in the USA.
Gosh.
And as I was going up Challenger Way, every single intersection, and I wish I would have taken pictures of it, but you guys couldn't get the visual at home, has so many burnout donuts in it. It's just black burnout donuts all over the road. I'm like, whoa, look, it's all burned out. When I was driving with Terry earlier, and then we get to the next corner, same thing. Then we get over to the next corner, same thing. So people are just really bored.
Did you do it?
No. Wait, hold on. You tried to burn out in my car. What happened? You tried to do donuts in the parking lot of Disneyland.
I did.
I don't know how many people know that.
I always forget to take your car, the parking brake off of your car, though.
No, it's the snakes.
That too. The tire snakes.
It's the tire snakes. But yeah, Jess was trying to do donuts after Disneyland was closed.
Yeah, in the Disneyland parking lot.
It was.
How do you get kicked out of Disneyland? This is how.
Laura says it's 105 degrees here in Arizona. I know Terry's here. She's from Arizona, and she was looking to see how it is there, and it was like 109 or 105 or something. She's like, oh, I'm not trying to go that way, because she'll have to head into the sun. She's like, oh, I'm not trying to go that way until it's like dark.
No, that's crazy. That's...
Oh, Wolf said, hey, somebody needs to make a beer called Husky Drool. They already have Moose Drool. I've had Moose Drool. Tastes like beer. But, I don't like drool. But I would drink it.
Yeah. That doesn't sound appetizing to me.
No, but I mean, neither does Moose Drool.
No.
I mean...
Yeah, I don't know. Huskies don't really drool that much. So, I don't know. That would be interesting.
I'd rather have that than camel drip. Or camel drool, no thanks.
Yeah,
so maybe.
No.
Do they have a husky beer? They have
gross.
one of them. One of those beers has a husky on it. Isn't it like one of those Alaskan beers? Which is the one that has like the boat on it and stuff like that? One of them had
I have the Alaskan husky beer from I don't remember the name of the company that makes it, but I have a bunch of those little the bottles from it. They're not here. They're in the basement.
Oh, right. Mueller says, I have one of my Huskies really drools. That's from the tap. You just get your beer, boom, crack it open, bloop, 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 get a couple drips of drool, if you will, in there, and then bam, you're off.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Bonus points is if you have a Beethoven, you can get some Beethoven drool in there.
My mom and dad have... Hi, Memphis. My mom and dad have St. Bernards, so yeah. My camera is jumpy.
Whatever you just did, do 100% less of that.
I don't know what that... I turned to the side and back.
No. Don't move. Just sit there like Batman, like Michael Keaton Batman, where you just like...
Why did it do that, though?
No neck movement. I don't know. You were like Max Headroom for a minute. You're like, choice of a new generation. Remember when he was doing Pepsi commercials? PJ with the super chat. What up, fam? Just got back from a drive from Mount Pleasant, Michigan. That sounds like a name that they...
pretty there.
Are you sure? You sure it's not so crappy that they were like, man, we gotta like sell this. I will call it Mount Pleasant.
I like Mount Pleasant, Michigan. It is pretty.
He's got a fun fact. See, I should start reading these first. Fun fact. Who knows what's coming next? Soaring Eagle Casino Resort is completely empty. What a time. That sounds like it's something run by an Indian casino.
Yeah, there's a huge casino there. That's where we've gone and seen Shinedown and Korn. I saw Korn there. I saw Avenged Sevenfold there at that casino and resort. That's where they do the big outside concerts. They have inside concerts too, but that's where we've gone to the big outside concerts at. And it's a huge casino and resort. It's in the middle of Michigan. Mm-hmm. That would be really interesting to see it completely empty.
Do you think, because like right now, like Las Vegas is empty.
Yeah, I've seen some webcams and some like live stream things from like different hotel roofs of Las Vegas, and it looks so eerie.
Yeah, just there's this guy that is in LA, I think right now, and he's doing helicopter flyovers of everything that's empty, like the parks and the theme parks and stuff like that. And although I didn't click on him, I could probably see what it is, and I'm sure that's kind of pretty cool for him to fly over all these places that are just eerily empty. So do you think when all this is all said and done, do you think that the adjustments of the payouts in the casinos are going to be skewed a little bit more differently since they need to make up for all that money?
I don't know. That's an interesting question. Like, I don't know. Do you think they're going to want to take more money from you because now they need it, or are they going to be giving people a little bit more back to incentivize more people to come in?
No, and I have no data on this at all. But no, because I'm already going. Like, I need the heck out of here at all costs. I don't care if you told me that you're going to spend $200 and never win a dime. I am out of here. Like, as soon as like all this is up and it's over, like I'm going to Magic Mountain. Vegas. I'm gonna go to like every water park. Is Raging Water still open? Is that still a thing? You know, after we had a drought out here, I don't know if they were closing all the water parks, but I want to hit a water park, get to that lazy river. Oh my gosh, no baby Ruths in the river, please. So I want to do all these things.
My mom and dad stopped by today so we could have a social distancing puppy play date because, you know, they got a puppy and their puppy still needs to be, you know, socially active with other dogs, so that, especially my dogs, because I need her to learn how to be around my dogs and how to play around my dogs. So if my parents ever want to travel, I can literally just be like, all right, Indy can come stay with us for a week or whatever, you know, if they want to go somewhere and they don't want to take the dog. So we're trying to make sure that we get her over here so she, you know, my dogs know who she is, she knows who my dogs are. So we did a little social distancing puppy play date today, And the first thing my mom said when she got here is, we could go up north, right? What if we just go up north for the day and go rock picking and come home? We can go, right? So I think my mom is getting pretty stir crazy. She even goes, one of the hotels in Newberry is open. We could go stay at the hotel in Newberry and we could go pick rocks and then come home and the dogs can all go. And I'm like, that sounds amazing, but we're not supposed to. So I don't know. And then right before the live stream started, she called me and she goes, yeah, your dad and I talked about it and we're just going to wait till everything's open. And I'm like, but it was fun to like think about doing, I guess.
Right. People in chat want to know what your parents' puppy's name is. Like, what did they decide on?
Her name is Indy.
Indy, that's right.
Her full name is Indigo. Indigo. It's some, I don't remember it.
Oh, you pet people and your names, like they're naming them Cabbage Patch Kids and stuff like that. It's got a full name in case it acts up. Mom, are you watching, Mom? In case Indigo acts up.
Yeah, like, exactly. Yeah.
Indigo prism colors. Hatch.
That's what you do. Kira's kind of hard to call by her full name when she's bad, so.
Is it Corona? My Kirona.
It's Empress Kira. She's an empress.
You just decide this?
Yeah, she's an empress.
I get when people get knighted like Elton John and Shaq, you know.
She's named after Empress Kira, so she had to have that name. Should I have named her Empress Kira II?
No. Oh, me and those second names. No. Zuma the puppy with a super chat. Want me to make a Kira in Memphis edit? Make every edit. Spread the love. Becky says, do you get fined when you go out, Jess?
I don't know. I haven't been caught yet.
If you get caught here, you do. So in Michigan right now, up until May 15th, it's still, we're not allowed to travel for non-essential travel, which basically means even though we were dreaming about going up north and going rock hunting, we can't. We're not supposed to. So I think it's $1,000 fine if you go out for non-essential travel. Now, really?
That being said, we are allowed to go out and do outdoor activities. Mm-hmm. So is going up to the UP and rock hunting and then driving back home considered an outdoor activity?
I don't know how they could prove that you're not going to somewhere.
I guess it depends on how you interpret the law. Like, I know that we're probably going to take the dogs out to Rockport or one of the, like, a lighthouse that's not really far from here to go hike the trails. That's considered okay to do because it's close to where we're at. But they did say they're giving out $1,000 fines. I don't personally know anybody that's been fined yet. I do have a friend of mine that runs a grooming shop in town, and she opened it, and the police came in and told her that if she didn't shut it down, they would fine her. That they're doing here.
They're doing that here. I've seen the news going around, and every day they go and make this loop because they sure the heck ain't doing anything about any of the crime that's out there because it's out of control right now because it's like they're on a holiday as well. But yeah, I did hear that people were getting pulled out of, remember how I was in the Walmart line? I did hear that people were getting pulled out with no masks and getting fines for that.
Right.
But you can't, prove that I'm not going to get something, so I think it's just if you're acting a fool.
And she opened her grooming shop with the last executive order that our governor passed. She opened her grooming shop with, I got dog hair in my eye, with the social distancing and the safety precautions in place. Like, she was going to do curbside pickup. Mm-hmm. So basically, you would come with your dog, you would hand her your dog at the door, you would not enter her building. She would take the dog from you, she would groom the dog, she would call you when it was done, you would come back and pick up the dog. Mm-hmm. Only one dog was going to be groomed at a time, only one person was going to be able, like, she had it all figured out. She went through and read the order and was like, this is the way I should be able to do it. And another groomer got mad, I guess, and called the police on her, and they came in and said, you don't shut this down right now, we're gonna fine you. So
you dog people, you guys are like loving hip hop. It's always with the drama. Sarah wants to know, Dan, did any of your cats have longer names? Mooch is just Mooch. Mr. Tails is actually Mister Tails. Kumiko is Kumiko, which means companion child. No, they're like Cher. There's Rizzo. Rizzo's 100% that kit. Who else do I have? That's all the cats, right? Is that all the cats?
Kitty. You forgot Kitty.
The kitty didn't even have a name. She didn't have a name for... that's why she's Kitty. So she doesn't even have a name. So not only do my cats don't have 7 names... John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, and if you're listening, hi. But no, they all have like one word names.
I mean, you know.
Okay, so here the other day I went and picked up. Well, no, Blake was here the other day, and him and I went and grabbed some lunch because he had to go to Harbor Freight and meet his school teacher there so he could get his new electronic stuff. And then him and I got some food, and we went over there, and we were gonna go like sit by the park, but the park's all roped off.
Right.
But there was one area of the park though that the grass is kind of facing like where it's not fenced off, and there was a bunch of people there just like sitting on the grass, just trying to grab any kind of like anything.
Well, it's hard when you're told that you can't go do anything, and then it's nice out, and all you want to do is go outside and do something. It's just, you know, you want to go to the park, you want to go hike in the trails, you want to go do all these things. A lot of our state parks have had to shut down because they had too many people going to them, and they're like, people aren't social distancing at the park. So I know like Tequamanon Falls is shut down right now. It's just hard. You're stuck inside, and you want to go outside, and then there's no place to go outside, and then what do you do? I'm glad I have a big backyard and I can walk around my neighborhood, but even walking around my neighborhood, I'm social distancing from people as I'm walking around, and the dogs are like, but there's people, and we want to be petted.
Yeah. And yeah, you just can't go anywhere. Like Di said, she was supposed to be in Vegas, I think, right now. She's not going into anywhere. Wow, Di in Vegas. That's a vlog I'd like to see. You know, so you just can't go do anything. PJ with the super tat. Jess, no joke, I saw Shinedown on the big sign at Soaring Eagle. I just remembered that. Oh my gosh, does Shinedown just like Toroni, Michigan?
They have. I've seen them twice at Soaring Eagle, so I don't know if they're doing it again. Becky just asked about PetCon Chicago.
There's no way. Like, how have they not canceled that?
They will be announcing whether or not it will be canceled in a couple of days.
And like I said, it's probably not them. They're already done. They're waiting for the venue to say no so they don't get trouble. Because as soon as I cancel the contract on my AT&T bill, I get charged the full amount. But if AT&T goes out of business or closes down, then I am not liable.
Right.
Yeah, so, oh man, we're just ripping through these questions. Real quick, Sarah, I gotta address this. Sarah said, do you still have Holyfield? No. Holyfield, dude, are cats allowed to go over the Rainbow Bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got tossed over that. He got tossed over that bridge to the other side. So he's not with us anymore. Rest in peace, Holyfield, wherever you are, Snugglebug. No, Holyfield.
We did have a couple of questions and stuff on the Facebook chat too.
Oh, we can do that. I'm just like, there's so much stuff going on. I want to address everybody.
Right.
But I don't want to be like hopping around so much.
Right. I didn't know if you saw that. Somebody had said something on Facebook.
I can't see any of the Facebook stuff because I'm completely running the whole enchilada.
I got it. That's why I'm reading it.
You sure?
Somebody said that there's no KFCs or McDonald's or any fast food restaurants open in the UK right now.
Wow.
Which is kind of crazy.
You're missing out on the
And
McDoubles.
then Charlotte says the restaurants will be missing out on Mother's Day being this weekend. Yeah. That I thought about that the other day. Like, so most of you guys know that my family owns a restaurant. We're not usually open on the weekends because we're family run and we like our family time too. But I actually thought about that today because I was looking at flowers and stuff online, and Mother's Day is one of the busiest days for restaurants.
Yes.
And they're not. What are they gonna do? Like, what are they gonna do?
It's a day. It's a year without a mother.
So yesterday was Mayo in the Sink Day. Cinco de Mayo.
Spoken like a true mid-country person.
I had to say it. I didn't say it at all yesterday when we were recording the podcast, but
no, you waited for the live stream where I can't do anything about it. At least on the recorded podcast, I can edit you out.
I know.
Here, I have no control over you. It's like the safety's off.
Yep. So we ordered from Pompeo's yesterday. Mm-hmm. I was saying we have the 2 Mexican restaurants in town. We ordered from Pompeo's yesterday. So I called, and the phone rang and rang and rang and rang and rang. Then I called again, and then I called and couldn't get through. So I got on Facebook, and I'm like, I wonder if they finally have online ordering. And lo and behold, they have online ordering, which is amazing because nobody in our town does that. Like, the deli was one of the first places in our town to have online ordering. So I got really excited. We ordered food. I went and picked it up. Well, he called me because I think I had said I'd like it for delivery, and he called me and he's like, if you can come pick it up, I can have it done in like 20 minutes. If you want it for delivery, it's going to be like 45 minutes to an hour. I'm like, okay, I'll just come pick it up. It's 5 minutes away. So I went and picked it up, and I came in and like he thanked me for coming to pick it up. He said that the phone had been ringing nonstop. Their online ordering had been going off nonstop. Mm-hmm. And I don't think they ran out of food, but the other Mexican restaurant by 7 o'clock ran out of food, and they're supposed to be open until 9. So I have a feeling that Mother's Day, to kind of bring this back around, I have a feeling that Mother's Day, a lot of those restaurants are going to have that same problem. Their phones are going to be ringing off the hook because people are going to be sending food delivery. Like, they're going to be like, hey, can you deliver food to my mom? Can you? So I have a feeling Mother's Day is going to be really interesting for a lot of these restaurants. And if they think, they think they're busy, they're going to be, or that if they think they're not going to be busy, I'm pretty sure they're going to be busy.
Oh, yeah. Take Cinco de Mayo. So, obviously, I'm in SoCal. We got good Mexican food. We have authentic Mexican food here. So, thanks to your... There's a couple things to thank for this. So, Jess sent me a coupon code for $50 for Grubhub.
Yep.
Because, one, there's no Grubhub in your town, which goes what the scratching post Greg just said is, no one delivers where I live. First of all, you live in this rad place. And, so they don't deliver there. So... You have two options. You have an option to have them delivered. There's a big spider on my roof. And there's another option to go pick it up. So I went and got Mexican food and picked it up. And I showed up there, and I was a little earlier than what it said. And I walked in, and I'm like, hey, I'm here for a pickup. He's like, what's your name, senor? I'm like, it's Dan. He's like, oh, yeah, don't come back for like 45 minutes. I was like, okay. So then I just went and like did whatever for like 45 minutes, and when I came back, they were kind of like, so they're gonna run out of food. So I imagine Mother's Day is gonna be something like that. I do make sure when I go in any of these places, I super thank them for being open. Well, with my mask on.
Yep, I wore my mask when I went into Pompeo's. I put my mask on. I went inside. The guy was like, he was so apologetic that I had to come pick it up when I had requested delivery, and I'm like, no, like I get it, like. I'm not upset. I'm not mad, and I thanked them. And of course, I did like 25% tip on the order because I just, it's the servers that are still there answering the phone and taking the orders. So, I tried to make sure that I was nice, and it was so crazy. They were so slammed. It was good to see. It was nice to see that they were still that busy, even though everything is as crazy as it is.
Right.
And the food was freaking delicious.
Mine was delicious last night too. Super authentic. And yes, I did take the heck out of them because it was your money. You're welcome. That tip was on you, Jess. Chris says, Dan, destroy that spider. Absolutely not. I am going to catch this little friend and I am going to set him free. He probably got stuff to do. Do you know how we have like squirrel friend and chipmunk friend? Dan has spider friend and there's two different spiders. We have lots of black widows, but these are those grass spiders, the ones that just jump around, like that really cute big-eyed spider that's around. It looks like that. Lucas? Is that what he is? Yeah. Oh, he found something. His little predators are just all doing this thing. Oh, come down here, my friend. He's pretty big. No, thank you. I don't think that's how you call a spider. No. Oh my gosh. I wish you could see it. It's gonna freak a lot. It's gonna freak a lot of you guys out. But yeah. So when I was driving back by, Mi Ranchito had a line all the way like up the street, like it was a party train. Yeah. I wanted to order early. My plan was to try to order early. We were gonna have early dinner, and then right when I thought about it was when you and I recorded the podcast. When we ended the podcast, it was 5:30 my time. So I'm like, oh, well, I guess we're going to order when everybody else is ordering. Yeah, but it worked out. I did too, except for I drove like 15 minutes away to sit for 40 minutes. I was supposed to be editing the podcast. And then it was Cinco de Mayo, so I had some tequila. And then I fell asleep editing the podcast. I woke up and there's just like ASDFs all over everything. So that's why the podcast was a little late. It was a long night. It's all good. It's still Wednesday. It's Wednesday all day today. Yes. If you guys haven't listened to it yet, yes, we have talked about the killer, the murder wasps. Holy cow! I want one now. Di, you're in the room. Di, have you seen these murder wasps yet? Yeah, they live by you. Dan didn't think they did, but they do. Di needs to make a vlog on it. Hi, this is Di, and I'm with the murder wasp. I could just see it now. Murder hornets. The murder hornets. That's right. That thing's about to jump on me. And they're the little jumping spiders. I should point over here. It's over here. Come on. It'd be great. If you bit me and I Spider-Man before the episode is over, you're golden. My goodness. You were golden. All right. Crystal the Animal with the super chat from my podcast friends, Just Cuz. How you doing? I see you got your I see that you got your Nintendo Switch. Add me. Slide it into my Switch. We need to do that. We need to play Mario. We haven't done that in a while. We have not hung out extracurricular for a couple weeks now. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy. Everything's been kind of nuts. Oh, Di said they only found 2 and they are about 3 hours away. Road trip?
Really?
Road trip? Yeah, you need to go take a selfie. It's like going to see the Stanley Cup. You need to go take a selfie with the Murder Hornets. I don't think it's
anything like going to see the Stanley Cup.
Mm-hmm. Imagine.
But I love hunting, so I hate those things.
They probably have a gift shop. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I want like a chocolate size one where there's honey in the middle or Cadbury in the middle. Oh, that'd be great.
See, Greg says the same thing. We need some Jackbox. See, you need to figure out what day we're doing that, Dan.
Okay, I'll figure out if I can do it Thursday or Friday. I'll check my schedule.
There you go. Check your schedule. Yes. Let me check my calendar.
Dan, why? I know. How are the chat rooms going on our Facebook page? Because we are live on Facebook as well.
We are. We're like multicasting. We have 30 people on our Facebook live stream, which is kind of cool.
Facebook live stream. I can't see if that's true or not, but Jess has never steered me wrong. From now on, I think we're gonna just be on both.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, each week we're upping our game. Here's what's coming up maybe next week, depending on what Amazon tells me, because they're in charge of my life right now, is I got this ring light coming. So you're going to see yours truly so pretty. I was recording that canned episode yesterday of the Dantix show, and that was the one thing that I didn't like when I was watching it back. HD is a beautiful thing and a fickle beast. Is that what that's called? Is that statement? I don't know. Because it made me look all like weird and like too HD, and like I needed to be blown out a little bit.
Right.
These brown eyes don't glow like your gray eyes.
I got a ring light right there.
Yes. So I have one coming. I cannot wait. It's going to go right around this camera.
Yeah, that'll be nice. It'll be really, really nice.
Yes. Jesse Owens with a super chat. Hey, Dan, and hey, Jess and Dan. How is Memphis and Kira? How are they? I bet you they're right down there.
Kira is literally right behind my feet, and there's a green screen behind me, but Memphis just walked in here and laid on the futon is behind the green screen. She just jumped up and laid down on the futon behind the green screen.
Oh, nice.
They're pretty exhausted. They played, and I'm not even kidding. Even Memphis played with Indy for quite a while.
Yeah.
My mom and dad came over for quite a while. So they ran and played, and it was really good for them because they haven't, they missed their friends too. So it was nice. It was very nice.
Yes. When they run around, do they do the things that the Huskies do where they're always trying to like half bite each other, and then I'm like, are they fighting or not? And you're like, stop, Dan.
Kira learned to play from Shelby. And then when Shelby passed away and Kira was still learning how to play and Memphis didn't really play, she then learned how to play from Lana. So Kira's kind of a brat when it comes to playing because she does this thing where she walks up to Indy and she does her little play about and then she takes her foot and she just goes, bah! And this like little puppy just goes, doo-doo-doo-doo. So we're trying to teach her how to give her space, and we're trying to she's a baby and you can't do this, so we're trying to get her to sit and calm down, and we're teaching her space, and she gets it for a few minutes where she'll come up to Indy and she'll lay down instead of standing. She'll lay down and she'll play with her paws really nice like a cat, and then all of a sudden she stands up and just baff.
Just done.
I'm like, I'm the person that has the kid at the park that knocks all the other kids over.
Oh, right. Unapologetically.
Yeah, Kira is that kid. She's the one that just walks up and is like, oh, you want to go down the slide? Bam, you're going down the slide.
Well, Jess, were you that kid?
No.
No?
No.
I imagine, here's how we were on the playground. I'd be all happy and stuff, and you'd come over to me and just whack right on the arm. Were you dead arming everybody?
No. I was never that person. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've known you long enough. I could tell when you're BSing.
There's a comment on Facebook from Nancy. It says, "Hi from Clinton Township, Michigan, home of Saunders Candy and M&M."
Ooh.
And not like M&M the candy, like M&M.
Oh, M&M. Yes, Batman's. Remember that question on Dantix? Who is Marshall Mathers? A Batman? I did ask a question on Dantix where it says where is Batman from? And somebody put New York.
New York.
I loved it. I was like, I love you. There's all these questions on the best trivia ever and on the Dantix trivia page, and every obviously they're easy enough that we can all get it, it's strategy. Look, there's one thing that you got right today. Who knows what else is gonna happen? There's one thing you got right today, but there's always somebody that goes in there and gives an answer, and I don't like any of the stuff. I just let it roll. Right. There's always somebody that gives an answer that makes me laugh, and I will go and I will like it. Adrian with the super chat. I live in a trailer park that has its own park. Well, that's very meta. And the sheriffs had to give out tickets for kids, parents, because the park is supposed to be closed. Oh my gosh.
That's sad.
It's hard. Like when I saw those people at the park the other day, and Blake and I parked outside the park on the curb, and they were just sitting on the grass area that wasn't blocked off. They made sure that they were sitting in a duck, duck, goose-like pattern. I guess that's recommended. Right. And they were away, and I didn't see anything wrong with that. Because, like, my grass is all just like, it's gross out there. Right. But that grass still gets watered every day, even though we're in a drought still. Nobody told us we weren't in a drought. We were in a drought for, like, 3 or 4 years. Nobody said there was no drought.
Right.
And so it's all grass and stuff. So I don't see why they can't do that. I'll tell you what, man, traffic is busy as heck out there.
From when this all first started to now, it's kind of crazy. Like, it's kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm. So.
Ivy with a great super chat question. What restaurants are you guys looking forward to eat the most when things reopen? For me, it is Chipotle. Oh! You and I were best friends for asking a rad question, and you said Chipotle. I have the biggest problem with Chipotle that nobody else, not even David Dobrik, has a problem with. And it just tastes like mush. Every bite tastes the same. It's just
never
mush.
Had it.
It's mush. It's mush in a tortilla that's as thick as a piece of tissue paper.
Yeah, I've never had it. My brother likes it. They have one in Gaylord, but I've never had it.
Of course it's in Gaylord.
So which restaurant are you most excited to eat at?
I cannot wait to get back to sushi. Oh my gosh, Sushi Okudasai. It's been a long time. They're all closed down pretty much. There's 1 or 2 places that are left open, but like it's like the really like the expensive place. But like my sushi hole in the wall place, I miss so much. I miss the taste of Sapporo. I miss the taste of the oni. I miss the taste of it all. So for me, it would be going there. What about you?
The deli.
Good answer.
I mean, honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie. Out of everywhere, it's the deli. I want to go back to the deli for like multiple reasons. One, it is my favorite place to eat. 2, I really want freaking pretzel bread. I miss my lunchtime. I miss going there at 2:00. Like, you know, I think I've talked about this a little bit before. My routine was to get up, you know, let the dogs out, let the dogs in, feed the dogs, let the dogs out, let the dogs in. You know, if it's nice enough, we might go for a WALK, which, yes, I do have to spell it because both of them are in here. And then, you know, I pretty much sit down and work.
Right.
And I would work until about 2:00, and it was, you know, whatever I was getting done, editing videos or whatever. And then about 1:30, like, I'd be looking at the clock going, like anybody else that has a job and gets a lunch break, at 1:30, I'm like, time to go. So I'd stop working, I'd get ready, and I'd go to the deli. 2:00, I'd stay there for about an hour. I would hang out with my sister-in-law. She would usually try to actually have lunch with me.
Yeah.
So we'd sit down and have lunch together. I'd see my brother, Greg's there. I'd see customers, because, you know, I worked there for forever. So, you know, customers would come and go. And I really enjoyed that, and I miss it so much. It's insane. Like,
good answer.
I mean, like,
that place is still one of my favorites. And I don't just say that because we're all family. Like, that place is so dang good. Nobody takes time like you guys do to do this stuff. It is just quick, boom, 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 boom. And your stuff was so dang good. So good.
Yeah, I miss it a lot.
And you were right with what you said. Oh, real quick, the Mueller says sushi. Yeah, we haven't had it since that one time we went like months ago. It's been so dang long, and I just want it in my mouth. Right? So we'll be doing the podcast, and I'll be like, all right, we'll see you guys next time. Same podcast time, same podcast channel. And you're like, bye, we did a thing. All right, I gotta get over to the deli. Every time, because it'll be about 11 o'clock, which is like 2 o'clock your time, which sucks so bad to live East Coast, West Coast. Oh my gosh.
Right.
This morning when I woke up at like 6:30 in the morning, and I was like, I feel like I have to text you because I need you to know that I'm up at like 9 your time. I'm like, hi, look, it's me, I'm awake. You were very much routinist on parts of your stuff. Like,
yes.
That stays the same Monday through Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to have some sort of normalcy when it comes to certain things about, and I think when you work from home, and I know that you're figuring this out as you've been trying to, you know, build what you're doing and things like that, that if you don't get yourself into some type of routine, you feel like you're either working all the time or that you never have a break. So you kind of have to like figure that out and figure out, you know, I do this from this time to this time and this from this time to this time. So I really do miss the deli. I really do. I had Subway for lunch today. It was Subway. But I just wanted I wanted a sandwich. That was all. I'm like, I just want a sandwich. The other day I told Jamie, I'm like, I want a BLT. I don't want to make a BLT. I just want one. So and Greg, if you're in the chat, I miss your BLTs like more than you know. Greg would make me the best BLT on white bread, and he would make the bacon extra crispy because nobody likes wimpy bacon except for Greg. And then I would get it on white bread, and he would grill the bread and put pepper jack cheese on it.
Oh, stop it.
But then the lettuce and tomato go on after, so you still got the cold lettuce and tomato, but you get the melted cheese, and the bread is all like, God dang it! I just want to go back to the deli.
Oh my gosh, Jess, we're talking about food again.
I know,
but I can't help it.
I wanted to go. I wanted a BLT, so we ordered from Big Boy, and Jamie got a Slim Jim, and I got a BLT, and it was good because it was Big Boy, and Big Boy makes pretty good BLTs, but it did not compare to a BLT from Take 5 Deli that Greg makes for me. No, didn't even compare.
The food is so good there. It is so good there. I have you with the super chat. Last super chat, Dan. Yes, you and I would be good friends, and I want to thank Kessica. That's what we're calling you from now on. And God of the Sodox for introducing me to Dantix. Thank you so much. Spread the word. Now it's your turn to introduce me to other people.
Yeah, if every one of you goes and tells one of your friends
to eat at the deli.
Yeah, to eat at the deli. Everybody of you goes to tell one of your friends. It's so funny. I can see over here on the Facebook chat, and when people that are friends of mine join, it tells me. So like my cousin Mike just joined.
So Mike.
Hi Mike. I saw my friend Nancy join. Hi Nancy. But yeah, I miss the deli. I miss it a lot. I'm ready to go back and eat food. It sounds like tentatively our reopening date will be at the end of this month. My brother is having a meeting with our supplier this weekend to see what can be done, and it sounds like by the end of this month,
that'll be good.
It'll get open.
That'll be really good. Oh, Steve with the saddest news ever. We had Arby's tonight for dinner.
Arby's has Reubens though, and he likes Reubens. You didn't like. You ate the wrong thing at Arby's. That's what happened.
I ate Jamie's favorite thing at Arby's.
It's not my favorite thing.
Oh, excuse me. What's your favorite thing? Is it a barbecue?
No, I like. There's a lot of different things I like. They have a really good buffalo chicken sandwich, and I know it's Arby's, and you're supposed to get like beef or something, but they have a really good buffalo chicken sandwich.
Oh man, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another try.
Greg, you made cookies. You didn't bring me any. Rude.
What are in the cookies? Please don't let them be snickerdoodles.
He said I made cookie. I made no bake. You made no bake. I want to make no bake cookies for the cooking channel just so I have a video to make, and that's my excuse to make no bake cookies. But I haven't done it yet. Greg said I made no bake cookies today, but then I remembered why I don't make cookies. I ate half of them. Well, you could have shared.
What's no bake cookies? I hate that. That's like making a no bake pizza. It's like, well, wait, no. If the oven's part of the ingredients, so otherwise you're just eating cookie dough.
It's not cookie dough. No, even. Sam, I'm just telling you, it's the greatest thing ever. Not really the greatest thing ever, but they're so good.
Here's a good one, and I'm so glad Helen came with the super chat. Helen with the $1.49 super chat. Oh my gosh, we love you. It is like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's probably like 9 in the morning tomorrow in there. Guess what just came in the mail a few minutes ago before we started here? Your package finally came. So I don't know if Jess's is here. You have to go to the P.O. box, right?
I have to go to the P.O. box. Okay. I have not been to the P.O. box yet today. I went a couple days ago.
I've just been giving out my home address. Also, there's no space number on here. I wonder how they knew how to deliver it to me. But it just came today, so thank you. Oh my gosh, you sent it like a month ago, it looked like. So I did get my package. It's heavy.
Which means mine's probably there.
It's heavy, and I want to open it so bad. But I know as a content creator, I have to let it sit and wait till you get yours.
So we'll be doing this again in a week. I will make sure to go to the P.O. box before next week. If you would have told me earlier, I could have ran to the P.O. box before this started.
It just came like I was getting stuff ready to go, and you're like, I'm gonna walk the dogs and we'll start. And then it was like knock, 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 and then it just showed up.
And then what happened? I didn't WALK the dogs because I WALK'd into the futon.
Yeah, that futon. Yeah, that's probably got to be the best.
I got attacked.
The best commercial ever for it. It'll destroy your destroyer of legs.
Yeah.
You were unhappy about that. Like, I feel like you're gonna hate life tomorrow.
I'm gonna hate life tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm gonna hate life when whatever Jamie put in this cup wears off.
Oh boy. I have lost like my toenails, my pinky toenails. Those are not the original toenails from when I was born. Not by far. There's been 3 or 4 iterations on those stupid like Kirby vacuums that are all metal, the red one.
Right.
You know, that red one? I've lost toenails to that. I've lost toenails in concert. It's always that same little toenail, and I always kick something, and then I'm super mad because I just broke my toe. My toe is broken. It is broken. And then I look down and it's just not broken. It's like, well, I'm in so much pain. That thing needs to look broken. And it's not. They're so useless. I don't balance on. It doesn't keep me balanced.
Right.
My little toe doesn't even touch the ground. They look like little hot dog wieners. You know? Oh my gosh. So I feel your pain. Were you barefooted when you walked into it or something, or was it not your toes?
It wasn't my toe. I hit my leg. Like there's like the armrests on it, and they're wooden. And this morning I filmed Memphis's birthday gift video because I didn't film it at her birthday because it was after all the shutdown stuff happened, and there was, I didn't want to keep going back and forth to the P.O. box. So I waited a while. Plus, I had just done Kira's birthday video, so I gave it a little bit of time. So this morning, I finally did the video where I showed all the stuff that everybody sent for Memphis for her birthday, which was fun. But I had some boxes sitting in the corner over here, and I'd set them on the futon. So what I was doing was I was picking them up and putting them back where they were, and I picked the last one up, and I turned, and I just walked into that corner piece of wood. And it's a point. It's a point, and it went right into my leg. And like the pain, I can feel where it hit my muscle. I can feel it all the way up into my lower back.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
It's I bet you $50 that bruise would be that big.
I don't have $50, but I bet it is as well. Here's the thing: you're gonna do it again.
Maybe I'll put a tennis ball on it. That's what we do for the dogs, so they don't hurt themselves on
things. I was
gonna
say there's one time I got this package, and when I pulled it out, there was 4 corner little foamy things on it.
Right.
And I tried to keep one for a while because I kept banging myself on the side of this one counter, and it would always leave this purple mark right here on my side.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm gonna tape it on there, and it never happened. So yeah, you should probably ball it somehow.
I might have to put something on there. I mean, it's not like I go over there very often. Kevin on Facebook says he is listening to us while he is driving to Marquette, Michigan. Kevin, hey, I'm jealous.
Kevin, however fast you're driving, give it 5 more miles per hour for us. Do it. You'll get there quicker. You'll thank me for it. Midnight Kitchen says, Dan, your sourdough bro goes up Monday. Oh my god, you always send me pictures of your sourdough stuff, and it's like a pet. Like, do you have to walk it? Holy cow. I didn't realize until I met him how much work goes into sourdough. When I just go buy a loaf for $3 off of the shelf, that is so much work. There's some things that you just pay for. And for me, it's sourdough bread. I don't think I have, it's like owning a pet. Like, I don't think I have what it takes to own sourdough.
To own the yeast to make it?
No, it's like pot. They have like the mother tree, and then they break dough off of it, and then it grows like Ghostbusters 2 when that pink stuff would grow, and when you would yell at it. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'd rather talk about food than feet, please, says Meals. Okay, you're right. And I am a big proponent against feet. I think we all should be in socks and shoes. I never walk around barefooted ever. Jamie does all the time. I go through 25 pounds of flour a week. That is where all the flour's been going to.
Oh my goodness. Did you see PJ's super chat?
No, I roll off my screen. What did it say? I can't do anything about it.
And you speak 14 languages. When you bang your leg on something, yeah.
Yes. I turned into the dad from Christmas Story. He's like, frackin', or like any of those other things like Tom and Jerry. I was on YouTube the other night, and I was scrolling around to see who was live, and it was Best of Tom and Jerry, because old Tom and Jerry makes me laugh so hard. And I think he got the pan over his head, where it wrapped down over his head, and it was the shape of his head, and he was frackin' around, and I'm like, oh my gosh, those bad words are the best.
No.
How can I get in contact with Dan? You have to go to my Instagram, and you have to hit the message button and send it to me, and then I will see it. That's probably the best way to get towards me, unless you come to my house.
Knock on the door.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, my mom's in the chat.
Is she? Hi, Mom.
Yeah, she says Indy is tired too. My dogs are out, Mom. They're out.
Yeah. At some point, you're gonna have to circle of life them onto the camera so we can see them for you.
Right? Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, my dogs are exhausted. Here, I'll make my mom blue so you can see her better.
Yeah, that'll help.
There you go. Now she's blue.
Cybe Saver, is that what you said? With the super chat, thank you so much for your support, and I hope you guys are being entertained while you're watching here on a Wednesday. Whew, it's midweek. It's hump day, the worst thing of all the days. I hate that saying hump day. I really hate it so much. I do. Helen with the super chat. Hey Jess, have you or would you cook bread in a slow cooker? You would do it in an Instapot, huh?
I haven't done bread in a slow cooker before. I'd probably try it in the Instant Pot. I actually saved a recipe the other day for cinnamon rolls in an Instant Pot, and I saved it because it was just an excuse to make cinnamon rolls. But I haven't done it yet. Like, I haven't done it yet.
What's the slow cooker? Is the slow cooker my crock pot?
Yeah.
Okay. I do that for tri-tip, which I think I have one in there, but if I can ever get Blake to stay enough, then I could cook it.
Right.
You know, Crystal's a vegetarian, so she don't eat any of that stuff, so, I miss that. Oh, I'm ready for us to be...
He went back home already, didn't he? Or back to his other home.
He's at his mom's right now. He'll be back Friday, but Sunday's Mother's Day, so he'll go back over there.
So he just stayed at your house for the weekend?
Yeah, he was here for the weekend, which we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. I missed him. He had this big beard. He was on Dantics for a while, but then he shaved it off. I liked it. He looked like Post Malone.
Did you make him sing? You should have made him wear a dress.
No, I tried. We put the Nirvana concert on for him, but he wasn't interested in it.
He was like, "What is this old music?"
He's busy with his 3D printer and hanging out with Elon Musk and all those other things that he's into. Oh my gosh, everybody, so much love for your mom. Holy cow.
Yeah, my mom's the best. So, I'm sure, excuse me, I'm sure that a lot of you out there are doing this thing right now that I keep calling quarantine shopping. And I'm really bad at quarantine shopping.
So what does that consist of?
It consists of going on Amazon and buying stuff that I don't really need, but it made me happy.
Okay.
Like I bought a new Dremel, which is over there. I'm not getting up to get it. If my leg didn't hurt, I would get up to get it just to show it to you because it has a light on it and it's phenomenal. It's a cordless Dremel, and I bought it to do mainly to do the dog's nails, but I loved the fact that it had a light on the end of it and it's really super quiet. I have a Dremel to do the dog's nails, but the charger for it broke. And I got online and I was just going to order the charger because it's wireless. I was just going to order the charger and the charger was like $40. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. So then I found another Dremel and it was $60. And I'm like, wow, for $20 more, I get this micro Dremel? I'm going to get that. So I got a micro Dremel with a light on. It's really cool.
Do you have to get a special bit for it? Like do you get like the dog bit for it?
My other Dremel has a special bit that like clips onto the top of it and you like put the dog's nail. I don't have it sitting here. You put the dog's nails in it. This one, that special bit does not fit on it, so I'm gonna have to do it the old way where I use the spin sander and sand their nails. I actually am really considering doing a video on how I do my dog's nails because right now so many dog groomers are closed and people are trying to figure out how to cut their dog's nails. I thought it would be kind of neat to do like a 2-part series of like how to desensitize your dogs so that you can touch their feet. So
that's actually really important because we were just talking about that today, how you get that done without wrapping saran wrap with peanut butter on your head. So that might be such a dangerous idea.
I had a lot of people telling me to do that, and I'm like, that's an accident waiting to happen.
Like a biting accident?
I wrote it down to like remember to do it, and it might be like next week. It might be like the Tuesday video and the Friday video might be the nail clipping thing. But anyway, I got that, and then what else did I get today? Oh, is my camera sitting here? Is it? No. Yes, it is. It is. I got this really cool thing for my camera that I was showing you.
Oh, yes, with the hot shoe.
So this is called a small rig. This is the camera that I use for vlogging, but the problem with it is I have this really cute microphone right here that plugs into the side of it. I don't know if you saw this yet, but it's really cute. Plugs into.
Look at its hair.
It's so cute. It plugs into the side of this camera. Okay. So now it has an external microphone, but the problem is as soon as you shake the camera, it makes all kind of noise. Or if you turn the camera and you hold it and you bump it, it makes all kinds of noise.
Okay.
So when I was doing like cooking videos, every time I would turn the camera, I'd bump it and it would make a horrible noise.
Oh, right.
So I was online and I found this small rig thing. Never seen one before, but it actually mounts to the bottom of my camera, and I didn't get to show it to you. It mounts to the bottom of the camera, and check this out. I can still open it.
Oh, nice. So it's machined for your camera.
It was machined for my camera.
Okay.
And it's got, I don't know if you can see the holes on the bottom. Those are all tripod mounts. So I can mount it wherever I want. It also has tripod mounts on the side, so I can mount the camera vertically.
Right, because that's a thing.
And if I mount it vertically, you can put the external mic here. I know, this is like riveting stuff right here.
Wait. How can you put the external mic there? Is it plugged into your external mic port already?
So here's my...
Oh, you can mount it there. You don't plug it in there. You can mount it there. Right.
Yep.
Right.
So I can mount it this way.
Right, and that's the same mic I have.
Yep. Or I can mount it this way.
Okay.
So if I'm doing this way. But the thing is like you and I know, if I mount the microphone this way with this camera, it sounds funny because I'm behind it.
Yes.
So this little thing on the bottom of the camera was not a square. It was actually a rectangle, even though I thought it was a square. So Jamie took that really cool new Dremel that I bought, and he ground off just enough of the metal, so this now slides in this way.
Oh, right. Yes.
So now I can slide this in this way and tighten it on here. And now I have an external microphone for this camera.
Because that's compact.
But it's not about that. It's when I do my cooking videos, the audio always sounds funny because I use this camera because it's still my favorite camera to use. So now my audio will sound better. So that was something that I didn't really need, didn't know I needed, but then it was there and it went in my Amazon shopping cart box and I bought it, and then I bought this.
And oh no, what is that? The dark crystal? Oh, is that a glow in the dark one?
Yeah.
For DEET? Oh my gosh.
So it glows in the dark. I have all the ones that are listed on the back here. You can see my ring light. I have all those, and then I have the non-glow in the dark one. But now I have the glow in the dark one.
Oh, you didn't do the thing like people do when they show stuff. Like somebody asked me what I use for hair dye, and you have to do this.
Right.
I've seen all the creators doing that. It's a door, by the way. It's a door. That's what it's called. So that's how I have to. Oh, there we go. That's how I have to use it on my camera too, just to get the audio to breeze over the top of the microphones either way.
Right.
And it works. It works pretty well. It does work pretty well. It's way better than that clunky inside the camera mic.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, I was on there and I saw it, and I had never seen that before, and I'm like, it's really cool to be able to, because the Canon G7X Mark III doesn't have a hot shoe to mount your... Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have a hot shoe at all, so this kind of solves that problem, and the fact that this doesn't weigh that much, and now it's attached to the camera, so it's always there. I don't have to worry about it. I can take the microphone off, the camera still sits flat.
Right.
I thought it was really interesting, so I bought it.
Well, so grab that mic. So instead of having to shave down that side, see how like where the red meets the black, there's a little screw there. I loosen that screw and then I turn it a half a turn and tighten it back down, and then it slid into my hot shoe.
We were gonna do that, but because I go from this camera to the other camera,
yes, it's easier to modify.
Yep.
Perfect. Yes. I love that little thing. That's the mic to get.
It was so close. He literally just ground just a little bit off one end and a little bit off the other end, and it worked perfect. Perfect.
Yes.
Camera hacks with Jess.
I do like it. It's way better than that longer Rode mic.
Yeah, I do like it. I've used it. I used it on my. This is my camera with the broken lens.
Yes.
Let's see. It doesn't close.
Wait, is that your M50?
That's my M50.
You broke the kit lens on the M50. See, so that's what I use, but I have the hot shoe on top, so my mic points up on the top of yours.
Yeah. This doesn't close anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because I broke it. Jamie fixed it. It's cracked. The actual lens, it's cracked on the bottom here. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually cracked. So I broke it. I dropped it, taking pictures of my nephew. I dropped it right on its face. At least I dropped the camera, not myself.
Right. Yes, that helps. That helps. That's one of the things in cycling that you learn. When you crash, fall on your body, because you can heal, but your bike is worth a lot of money.
Right.
Okay, that sounds fun. Sarah with the super chat. Hi Jess. Is that just for takeaway? Ooh, I don't know what you are in regards to.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. For takeaway?
Type more, and then I'll wait for your name to come up, and then we will definitely answer it. Dan, do you use Facebook Messenger? Yeah, sure. If you need to say something to me, Facebook Messenger is fine. I'm everywhere pretty much, except for Twitter. Twitter is useless. It's all talking and no listening. But if you need to get a hold of me,
I just got invited to a Twitter survey from Twitter. They want to have a hour-long conversation with me because I filled out a survey for them and basically told them why I don't like Twitter, and now they want to talk to me.
Well, that's nice because you can definitely fill an hour.
Right?
Like they're asking for you to talk for an hour about something. You've got this. No problem at all.
Right?
Yeah. So what else did you buy? What else did you do on your shopping thing?
So I bought the dark crystal thing. I bought that. What did I get the other day? I keep buying random little things. I don't know. There's probably a whole bunch of stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff sitting on my table. Every day Jamie's like, another package came. And I'm like, ooh, another package came. I wonder what it could be. I don't know.
Yeah, is it a long lost check or is it fan art?
Right?
Glitter?
I don't know. It's not glitter. It's definitely not glitter.
Did you open up the packages from Memphis's birthday?
Yeah, I opened all the packages from Memphis's birthday stuff. None of them had glitter in it.
Good job, guys at home.
The other day, yesterday, I watched a TikTok video, and now I'm going to have to make a TikTok video and call it TikTok Inspired Purchase. Because I watched a video on these people that bought a Chom Chom roller.
Whoa, what's the Chom Chom roller? Is that the Chomp Chomps that are from Mario?
No, it's a Chom Chom roller, and it's like this roller thing that you roll around and it gets dog hair off of stuff. And I watched this lady use it, and I got really excited, and I'm like, oh, look at this. So I could send you the link. So I bought that.
Let's see what a Chom Chom roller is. I had to Google it just in case, you never know what people are into these days. So, oh my gosh, these things are from like, I would go to these like craft things growing up, and these things never work.
I watched that lady on TikTok, and it sure looks like it's gonna work. I bought the limited edition dog one because it was adorable.
Okay. That's fine.
I told you I'm buying all kinds of stuff that I definitely don't need. Jamie got new headphones, but he got new headphones because his headphones broke, so he got these really cool wireless headphones.
Where's your chat?
So that was kind of cool. I don't know. There you go.
There we go.
You're breaking all the things.
Oh my gosh. Chom Chom roller, limited dog, just because it's got the screen printed dog that nobody walked. Look at that thing. You know what he looks like? Did you ever watch the Pac-Man cartoons with Pac Dog and Pac Cat? Yes. He looks like Pac Dog. So let me guess, you roll it through the thing, when you're done, you just like rinse it off.
You open it up and dump the hair out.
Oh, okay, that works. It still looks like Pac-Man Pac Dog. Let's see.
I want to use it for the futon, because the dogs lay on the futon and it gets all the dog hair gets on it because it's like that suede.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah, I can see them trying to rub off something that looks like that's from your futon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I bought that.
That's nice.
I don't know. I keep buying really, really silly things.
I got some stuff too. Here, let me get out of here. I got some stuff too. I got whoa. I got a ring light coming, obviously.
Oh, right.
Yep. I also have other wires because you can only hear stuff out of the right ear when I play music or when I play anything, because I only have the 1-to-1 mini jack to mini jack, but I got that splitter now. I used to have one, but I left it at the bike shop. So I can get right and left. So stereo is coming, people. And I got some other cables to kind of make it easier for me to do the live stream of the Dantix. Yes. Right. Which my poor jacket is dying. I noticed it when I was remember I was taking pictures last night outside and stuff, and I was doing stuff. All inside here and all inside here is like all rubbed off. So you'll have to send me a link so I can order some more jackets, because I'm gonna have to order more Dantix jackets, because apparently after doing 13 episodes at 4 to 4 hours each, it's got a shelf life. So maybe I'll add that to the cart too. Hey, anybody need anything out there? You guys got anything that you need me to throw in the Amazon cart?
Right, we're what is it? Social distancing shopping.
Yeah.
Memphis just took off running. I don't know.
And I love that. I love shopping. Period. I mean, obviously, all the times that we talk, I'm in a Target or in a Walmart or somewhere else, and I do miss that the other day. Like I said, when I went to the Walmart the other day, when I was inside there, they can only allow like 100 people in there, and that's not a lot of people. And it felt like I was shopping all by myself. It was crazy. Felt like one of those kids that won like the contest where you get to run through Toys R Us for those like 10 minutes. You remember that as a kid on Nickelodeon? They'd show those kids that did that. There's actually a really good documentary online of the kid who won that prize, and they flew him out there and they put him in the Toys R Us and they let him go run and do everything, and some of the adults were actually helping him fill the cart and stuff like that. And he ran through, and back in the day you'd get a ticket at Toys R Us and you would take that ticket up to the front, and they would go and they would get you your Mario Brothers or whatever, and he just grabbed all the tickets. So smart. He said he gave so many like Marble Madnesses away to his friends and stuff like that. That'd be so crazy. Funny. I always wanted to be on like Supermarket Sweep or something like that.
That would be interesting. I think part of the reason that I keep going to Amazon and finding, and it's not like I'm spending a bunch of money on a bunch of junk I don't need. A lot of it is actually stuff like the smart rig. I bought a new tripod because I broke a tripod. I've been trying to buy, we were talking about this, I've been trying to buy a new webcam because I want to have another webcam for in here for when I live stream for the dogs.
Why can't you get a webcam?
Because they're sold out everywhere. Mm-hmm. I did find a Brio the other day that was in stock, and it was only 3 times the price of what it should have been.
So it was like $600?
Yeah, I didn't buy it.
Holy cow!
That's ridiculous. Yeah, yes. So I didn't buy it. But yeah, that was a little nuts. Yes. But I think my kind of like you said, my issue is I used to go to Meijer like every other day, and I haven't been going to Meijer
every day.
So.
Yeah, and it's weird how things that are so mundane and dumb, like you just go there to get stuff that like when you can't, it's weird. Here's what I'm fighting. Oh my gosh.
I love it. I would buy the 15 key one for me.
Yeah, but there's going to be okay, so I sent you a video today on the stream.
For you, 100%, that is the one that you need. For me, I would like the 15 key
Until you watch this second video that I'm about to send you, when they show how much the improvements are in the base and the way it's set up compared to how they fixed this 32 one, and it's magnetized on the front of it, and all those things are live, and it shows numbers and it shows scenes and everything. But look at that price. But oh my gosh, so that's the.
But there's only 3 left in stock.
Oh my
hate
gosh,
that.
let's order it now.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh my gosh.
Don't you want a 4-year office protection plan? Don't do it.
Let's see what's in my cart. Oh my gosh, how am I pulling back the curtains on this? All right, so, and yes, a lot of people in the chat have commented on my hair. Thank you. I do love my hair as well. It doesn't look quite the color that you see in there. It's a little bit more pinkish. And yes, it is permanent. And yes, how did I do it? I bleached it. I have longer cables.
My friend Kristen, hi Kristen. She says, "What is the craziest thing you all have bought since all this started?" I have to look at my Amazon cart.
Purchase wise, I'm not sure.
The craziest thing I bought? I don't know if there was anything like super crazy that I bought. I bought $150 worth of dog food to donate.
Let me look. I'm just looking around here to see.
I don't know if there was anything super, super crazy that I bought since the start. My green screen, but I don't think that was really crazy.
Yes, because that dang, and I know this isn't anything. That dang thing was expensive. Holy cow. But guess what? Look who looks better than me on the green screen over there. Because her green screen's smooth. I can turn off your green screen.
My green, you can. Look, and then you can show how smooth it is.
Here, I can turn it off for just a second.
Yeah.
That's what Jess looks like. How even is that?
So, look at how smooth this green screen is.
It's like one of those pull-up things.
Yeah, so it's what brand is it? Elgato. It's an Elgato brand green screen, and I wanted one that I was going to be able to put up by myself. I didn't want to have to ask for help every time. I didn't want it to be because I'm short, not because Jamie wouldn't help me, because he would. I'm short, and I know that every time I would go to put it up, I would have to ask for help. And I didn't want to have something with the mounts and the clips and all that mess. I'm like, I just want something that I can like pull up and make it work. And I almost got one that just goes behind your chair, but none of them were really big enough. And then I almost got one of those ones that like balls up, like the windshield blocker things from the sun. And I never know how to put those back together, so I didn't want that. So this thing is self-contained. You go and you pull it up, and then when you're ready to take it down, you just go and it goes down. Amazing. So that was probably the most expensive and the craziest thing I bought. I've wanted one for a really long time, so it kind of worked out.
I'm just trying to think here. What have I done? I haven't really bought anything. I bought a diary.
Wow.
There's that. So I got.
Did you use it? Don't read out of it.
It says my book in it. So
I bought a planner. Do you know what I did with it?
What's that? Nothing.
Nothing. It's sitting on the other desk. I have more stuff on my computer, but I bought a planner because I wanted that thing to physically write stuff down. I don't use it.
Yeah. Here, I'll read an expert on it.
I think the most expensive thing I bought is the new desk that I bought for this office. That was probably the most expensive. Oh, that's right.
Yes, that is. That happened during that time. You have that rad desk.
Yep.
You do. Here, I'll just read you one line from my book. And on this day, I realized we were no longer little girls, but now we were little women. Yeah. So that's it. Otherwise, no. The kitchen got ripped out. That insurance paid for that. I ordered like, the most amount of DoorDash ever because they paid for that. So probably food.
Right.
What else? No, I don't think I've done anything except for I have that light coming.
Right.
That light coming.
Go back up on the super chats. What did Sarah ask? Sarah asked about something.
Oh my gosh, we had a couple go by. Okay.
Yeah, we did. We had a couple go by.
Okay.
Sarah had asked something about takeaway. I don't remember what it was. That was what it was. Is that just for takeaway? And then she said the deli. I still don't understand. Like,
yes,
the deli's closed.
But are you guys gonna only open for takeaway? Maybe that's what it means. Is it for
are we
here?
only
Is it
gonna
for
open for
stay or
takeaway?
takeaway? Yes.
It depends on what the governor says. If the governor says we can open, we'll open. If the governor still says we can only do takeout, I don't know.
Okay, and then, what is it, Sibe Saver? What did she say?
Yep.
Sibe Saver? LOL. I love you guys. Trivia for you, Dan. Hi from Oklahoma City. Where the shopping cart and parking meter were both invented. Holy cow, that's your...
Wow.
The parking meter is like their state bird.
And then there was another one down there.
I have actually never let my meter expire. Thank you.
Yeah, I think there was...
Thoughts on Clowncore? Look up Clowncore, says Midnight Kitchen.
No, I don't think we want to look that up.
No, is that not fun times?
If it's clowns, don't look it up.
Oh, yes. As an old school juggalo, I think it's probably right on par with that. That is, sir, my friend, that is inappropriate for this.
That's what I said.
Oh, interesting.
I know
they
better.
They kind of look like the Harajuku girls from Japan.
Yeah,
where they're like, just like somebody looked like Lisa Frank threw up clowns all over them. I have a problem with clowns a little bit. I do. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm getting sucked into it. No, sir. That's a hard pass, my friend. That is a dang hard pass. No.
And that is why we screen things before we put them on the screen.
Yeah, I'm learning as we go.
Yep, we're not stupid.
No. What is a Go XLR? Let's see what this is.
I don't know.
That looks that it's a mixer. Sample voice mixer?
What is
this thing, Steve? What is this thing that you're sending us?
Ooh, it's got lights on it. Whatever it is, it's got lights on it.
That's the thing. We got podcast equipment, and then we showed up to this, like, the next convention we were all hanging out at.
Vid Summit?
At Vid Summit, and then somebody had this rad deck, and you just wanted it because of all the lights that were on it. It was like $1,000, and I'm like, it's not going to be...
lights on it.
It's not going to be any better or worse than what we were doing now.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh.
It lights up.
I love this thing.
Look at how cool that is. I want that.
The only thing that is I already have that built into my stuff, except for the fact that it's got no lights.
But
oh my gosh, I'm so attracted to LED lights like fire.
It doesn't have any lights.
No, it doesn't.
But that has lights. See, you steered me wrong. So I have to tell you this. This is funny. Last night I was on a Zoom call. Sorry, you weren't invited.
Yeah, we're not completely connected up the hip.
So I was on a Zoom call with an accountability group that I belong to, and we were talking about. They wanted me to turn my microphone up, and I pointed at the thing over there, which I now it is a mixer, but I said I don't know, but I got this really cool thing over here that I use for podcasting. It's got all these like knobs and turny things on it, and there's 2 people that are in the group that have tech channels.
Oh
and
no!
Everybody was like, "You don't even know." They're like, "You have this piece of equipment, you don't even know what it's called." I'm like, no, I was just told to buy it. I don't know what it is. I didn't even know what a podcast was before I bought it, so I was instructed by this piece of equipment with knobs and turny things on it.
Yes, it was the best piece of equipment we could get for the price because it has a preamp built into it. Otherwise, we would have had to have gotten a whole nother item in order to make it happen. Here, let's see. I can bring up a picture of what we have now. So when I did all the research on this stuff, because pretty much I just said what we were gonna get. Like, hey, you need to get this, and this.
And that's
this.
what we have.
And that's what we got. Yeah, we paid way more money than that at the time. Yeah, it was probably around that or so. But this is what we're streaming through right now.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have the lights on it. So
no, it doesn't have lights on it.
It doesn't have lights on it. The bars do go up and down when we talk. But we do have that. That is our mixer and preamp. And that is the best bang for your buck that you can get without spending $800 on that rad one that you have. You need to call in for a refill.
I know. I don't know where Jamie is. I think he's playing Call of Duty.
So you need some call a refill on it. You can't. You gotta like type that in.
I need a button.
You do need a button. You can if you get one of those Streamcast things. You can totally get a button.
I can set everybody's Alexa off.
Please do. I don't have one in here though. I don't have an Alexa.
Alexa, announce that I would please like a refill of my drink.
He's literally 10 feet away.
I would please like a refill of my drink. Jamie. You want to say hi to everybody?
He's like,
Decaf.
it's just a hand. It's just a hand. Oh, it moves all those dials into the software.
Game or not, but I thought that would be funny. It was funny. He laughed.
Apparently it moves all of the dials into the software. Oh, see, now I want this thing. How much is this
It's really,
thing?
I don't know, but it's really pretty.
But where am I connecting my mic? This is like
Try.
a 4-channel USB mix, but I still need this piece here in order to get my stuff into it. So I would have to have multiple pieces. Whereas ours has everything built into one. How much is this? Oh my! Oh! And that's American. That's not even Canadian money. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but as soon as we see all these crazy mixers and stuff that have LED lights at the trade shows, Jess is like, "Why don't we have that?" And I'm like, "I don't know, Moneybags." Like our setup is like, I don't know. I think our podcast setup was at least $500 or $600.
Right.
After all the cables.
I think I set off some other people's Alexa units.
Did you please let me know in the chat if that's a true thing?
So when you say that to her, when you say the name of her, announce, because I have multiple of hers in the house, it launches that through all of them, and then my TV downstairs is a Fire TV, so it turns the TV on and it puts the announcement in words on the TV.
Oh, do you have it on the television?
Yeah, so my TV
That's
downstairs
rad.
is a Fire enabled, is a Amazon Alexa Fire TV. So like if I'm up here and Jamie's downstairs, like on game nights and stuff, if we have people working and I need something, I can either drop in, and I can drop in on any one of the Alexas. So, like I could have just dropped in on the office. This one would have connected to that one, and I could have talked to Jamie like a telecom system.
Okay.
But when you tell it to announce any one of them that is connected, it will launch to all of them. If you tell her to say that dinner is ready, she'll ring a dinner bell, and it'll say dinner is ready.
What?
Anyway. Yeah, I know. I love. She's my
so
friend.
cool.
She reminds me to do all my things.
Do you have it set to auto order stuff? Let's see if anybody at home has this set up. Hey Alexa, order Tide Pods. Did I just order Tide Pods for everybody? Does that really work?
Yeah.
Alexa turns on and off my room lights. You know that Stream Deck? That Stream Deck is paired with Philips, so you can hit the buttons and have all those lights change in your room.
Yep.
Yeah, you like hit it and it's all bound, chicka bound.
I don't have the colored lights in this room. I almost bought them the other day, but I'm like, would I even use them in this room? I mean, I would, but I didn't.
Yeah, when I was there, you were mood lighting everything. As you were walking through the hallways, all the lights are all changing and stuff like that, and it was actually pretty rad. I got some knockoff ones from the Walmart ones, and they sucked so bad I had to take them back.
The price of the Philips Hue bulbs have dropped so much. They're like $9 a piece now for the full color spectrum ones. Yep.
No way, really?
Yeah, that was why I almost bought the two for this room, because this light is just 2 lights.
Holy cow! Yeah, so these are the only ones to get. Like I said, I got some Walmart ones. And
if you have the
like
look, $13. But you have to have the hub. So if you don't have a hub, you need to buy a hub kit first, and then you can just buy the color bulbs.
Okay, and so what's the hub have to do with it? If it's connected through...
That's what everything connects to. Everything connects to the hub, and then like the hub is connected to my phone. Like I can control all that from my phone as well. And I have those. I really want those $130 lights, but it's so stupid that they're $130.
The bar one, yeah. Let's see, the hub.
Yeah, so that's the hub.
Okay. Where does that go? Oh, it's the bridge. Okay, it's a Hue bridge. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what's connecting from the internet, and that's what's actually speaking to the bulbs.
Yes.
Okay, so it's like a translator, even though the bulbs should have that built in to some degree.
Yeah, it's a translator.
Oh, okay. I wanted those, but like I said, the Walmart ones that I got were so inexpensive, and they worked just the same, except for they had no like brightness to them at all.
My fireplace one is an Amazon brand strip light, and it is not anything close to as good as the desk lights I have in the other office. In the other office, I have strip lights that are the Hue strip lights, and I wanted something for above the fireplace so I could change the colors above the fireplace. It was super cheap on Amazon, definitely not as good as the ones in the other office, but they worked, so I was kind of happy. And I was trying to decide if I was going to buy those for this room or if I was going to buy the Philips Hue ones, but they're so expensive. For what? For some colors?
Hold on, you say it now that you weren't super stoked when I was standing in your living room, like, all right, everybody, watch this. And you started yelling at Alexa. You guys got like into a fight over it, and then finally she's like, all right, it's purple. But I will say, those things were so bright. It looked really good in the room. It really did look good in the room.
Yeah, so, I like them. They're fun.
Pam says, I love my Hue lights. So people do like it.
Yeah, I like my Hue lights. I just think they're fun. I don't know. Like I said, I like colors. I'm not allowed to wear colors in the podcast anymore because all my non-black hoodies are green.
Yeah, I've noticed that. What are your thoughts on LED strips? I always wanted to do the LED strips. I thought that was super cool, but I don't know how they work. Every time I look to get one, there's like a million different companies to do it. You have those, right?
I do. I can send you the ones that I really like that aren't the Philips brand. There's one other one that I really like. I don't know what brand it is. It was something from Amazon, but you can connect it to Alexa, or you can connect it to Bluetooth, or it has a little app on your phone that you can do, and you get like, I think it's 33 feet total. So you can put them all over the place. Because I thought about getting them in for in here, because I have that cove ceiling with the little lip on it, and I thought about sticking it all in here. But there's no point. It's just, there's no...
It's fun and it looks beautiful and it makes you feel like a streamer. But here's the problem about being a streamer, is you have the desk with the beautiful setup and the lights and everything, but that dang camera faces that way.
Exactly.
So now you have to go over there and make that look rad, but then I can't see it when I'm facing this way, so I don't know, who am I trying to be, Ninja or what? Like, I don't know. So I get stuck on those. I don't know what to get. They're not that expensive.
Yeah, if you get the non-Hue ones, they're not that expensive.
Yeah, but the Hue's where it was at. Like, you had like daytime in there, then we had movie time lights in there and stuff like that, and it really does set the ambiance. One of them's to take to sleep, and one of them's for mood lighting.
Using fancy words.
I know, right? My mouth gets really like jarbled up when I have to use fancy words.
Ambiance.
Yes, 2 syllables, please. Yeah, see, I like the strips in my dining room. I see the people that have the strips around their TV, and I saw that some of them are connected to games and stuff too, where like it'll like glow and stuff for the games. I don't know how that is. I need to see that with my eyes. I don't know if that's cool
You
or
can
not.
connect it to that IFTT app. You can connect the Philips Hue lights to the IFTT app, and then you can have like, you can set it so that at certain times, like you can say at 6 o'clock in the morning, turn all my lights on, or turn all my lights off. So you can set it to where it'll like slowly get brighter and slowly get dimmer. So there's a lot of really neat stuff. So you can, like, when you're not home, you can have all your lights coming on and off so people think you're home.
All right, and eventually it can be practical so we don't have to have this behind us. This is my version of the Hue lights.
Right, there you go.
Yeah, I don't even know where I got this background from. I right-clicked and saved as.
Remember.
I got it from Google's right-click and save as. But this kind of gives me the same effect. I can kind of go back.
Yeah.
And no, that is not flour on my shirt. There's a back to it too. It's a Skunkworks shirt or something that we made for Lockheed. Oh, I used to work for Lockheed actually. I used to work for Lockheed Martin. Right. Have you guys heard about RTX voice at all? No. Blake's got an RTX. I only have an RT. Blake has an RTX video card voice. And some of his stuff that he can do, what was it he was able to do the other day? He was able to take advantage of something in his computer because he has RTX. He just bought like a $200 HyperX keyboard the other day. RTX voice setup. No, I don't know what this is. How to enable RTX voice in NVIDIA graphics card. Maybe you'll have to give us a rundown on what that is, because I can't watch any of these videos.
Yep, nope. We don't want to get no copyright strikes.
No, unfortunately. I'm playing with, like, I'm pretty sure I probably make you pretty nervous, Jess. The fact that I keep bringing up web pages.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Blake has, like, one of these HyperX keyboards, but...
Those are pretty.
Yeah, except for he has that new rad one. Where's the ones that are, like, $200? Because now they have, like, the side keys light up, because only the top of my keys light up. Oh, this isn't a good one. The side of the keys light up now. Like, it's white throughout here.
Right.
And his looks amazing. And he brought it over the other day, and I was just blown away by how it looked. I don't know which one it is. What do you have for a keyboard? I have a Razer Mamba. Or no, a Black Widow, I think, or a black something.
I have a laptop.
Oh, that's right. So you have that built-in stuff. Where's your laptop from? Is it MSI?
No, my laptop is an Asus ROG.
Oh, nice. You like it. It's so much better. We have an Alienware. We have like a $2,000 Alienware laptop. I've never heard any, I mean, and they're so
I've never been a fan of Alienware, even before Dell bought them.
They at least didn't have as much problems as when Dell has them. It's really like class action lawsuity when you put out a product that you know that's going to have heatsink issues.
Yeah. This is my second Asus ROG Republic of Gamers laptop that I've bought. My first one still works. Jamie uses it. That's the one that he travels with, and I love it. Like I have a nice desktop in the other room that I never use because I just love this computer.
Yeah. Okay.
It does everything I need it to do, and I can take it with me.
But it's a brick. It's a brick.
It is a brick. It weighs like 17 pounds.
Steve says it's a noise canceling app that eliminates all background noise. I'm suspicious about that. Just like the webcams that you can't buy where it blurs out your background and it never quite works right. Logitech has their brand new webcam out, that little square cube. And I watched a YouTube video on it, and Logitech really needs to get in touch with what streamers want, because what they're trying to make is not... Who makes a webcam that has image stabilization in it? What are you doing?
It has image stabilization in it?
It has image stabilization in it. What are you doing with the webcam?
I don't want the Brio now. I want that camera.
No, you don't want this camera.
Why? It has image stabilization in it.
So it's USB-C, which you don't have any USB-C slots on your computer, do you?
No. I don't know. I don't know what that slot is back there.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably don't. So it's
maybe. I have no idea.
It's USB-C. All the pictures on their. I watched a video on it. All the pictures that are on the website for it aren't even the pictures that were taken by the camera. It has vertical and portrait mode for Instagram. How the heck are you supposed to get it onto Instagram?
Yeah, because Instagram, you can't use an external. You can on Facebook. Facebook likes vertical video stuff. That's interesting. I like the fact that it has image stabilization on it, because when I do the live streams with the dogs, I like to have the camera on the tripod, and I like to be able to sit on the floor and like move the tripod around. So having image stabilization for that,
it is beautiful. Look at that. That is
beautiful,
beautiful,
really,
right?
It's visually appealing.
Yes. So none of these pictures at all are from the webcam, even though it says the cam's there. It shows everything with a blown out background.
Right.
It does have a disconnected USB or a USB-C cable, so that's fine. None of these pictures or anything have anything to do with the camera at all.
Is it USB-C that plugs into your computer, or USB-C that plugs into the back of the camera?
I want to say it plugs into the back of your computer because that's faster.
Interesting.
That's faster. So, connects with USB-C. So I do not have that. So I don't have that. So even if unless you get an internal card, you can get an adapter to 3.0, but then you're just taken away from what it is, right? So
interesting.
Yeah. So people were mad that none of these photos at all have anything to do with the webcam. When you watch the videos or anything on it, there's nothing that's showing you webcam features. But why is this needed to turn vertical? What are you doing with this verticalness?
Periscope? I don't know.
Yes. People are mad because the backgrounds are being blown out, and that's just impossible because the sensor is not big enough for it. So I know you want this thing at a a whopping $169. So it's
and for $30 more, you can get the Brio.
Yes. So actually, you can't get anything right now.
No, I can't get anything.
You can't get anything right now. But this looks beautiful. I love it. But it's just not a thing. Like you can't do anything with it. So I know you got excited, but I watched a reputable unboxing video guy talk about all the things. He contacts Logitech in this video, and he's like, hey, like, why is that blown out? Like, what's going on here? Because Logitech just sent him to this. He didn't ask for it or anything. Logitech DM'd him and said, hey, there's a package coming from Logitech, new stuff. So he starts looking at it, and he writes them, hey, like, that's impossible with the sensor. You cannot blow out the background like that. And they said, can we get on a conference call? And he's just like, no, like, this is, you should have, if you're going to send these out to reviewers, this is what you're going to get. So he pretty much just blasted it for like 20 minutes. I'll have to send you that video. He just pretty much blasted that whole thing. But this looks beautiful. I think it looks amazing. Yeah, except for the fact that you can't, what are you going to do with it? It's all Instagram ready. For what?
Yeah.
In order for me, here's how I get an Instagram video from my computer to Instagram. I have to go into Sony Vegas. I have to format it correctly. I have to use the right bitrate, the right formatting and everything. I have to put it on my computer. I have to put it on my drive. I have to go into my phone, and I have to save it to my phone in order to get it onto my phone. There is no easier, better way or any other way to get that onto YouTube. So I don't know what the heck they're saying.
For live streaming, for Instagram video, the other thing you can do is now you can use the Creator Studio through Facebook. You can do that now. That's new, and you just got access to that, so that's new to you. But you can do that now. So there is a little bit easier way to do it now than there was, but not for live. There's nothing you can't use OBS and go live to Instagram. That doesn't work.
Oh wow. No. Sarah says, read my super chat. Fine. Dan, do you have hippopotomonstrosiquiplastialodosis phobia? Fear of long words. Holy cow. How do you say that word? Hippopotomonstrosiq. I don't have that. Or maybe I do. Maybe that I just don't like big words. It's hard to get them to come out of my mouth.
Right.
It is. So yeah, I got really excited about this today, trying to update, just trying to figure out something to upgrade us from what we are here. Because I still have the 920C?
You have the 920C, but I have the Brio.
You have the Brio.
Yeah, I use the Brio for this. I have the 920C, that's the secondary camera I use, but the camera I have that I'm live streaming on right now is the Logitech Brio.
Which they don't even show the Brio on here.
Because you can't get it.
You can't.
Yeah,
you
they
can't
don't
get
show
it
it for streaming. I looked on the Logitech website for it the other day too, and I couldn't find it. So don't look for streaming. Just look for webcam.
Let's see. Product, mobile devices, wireless charging, mice and keyboard, headset speakers, smart home, video conferencing.
Under streaming, where it says webcam in the middle, webcams. Click that. And go down, and then the second one.
Okay.
That one. That's
so there's
the one
the Brio, which is actually like USB 3.0, 4K. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks big. It's not big though.
It's not big, no.
Yeah, but people are mad that because they don't show the webcam. This isn't pictures of the webcam at all. They did show that the zooming feature, the lighting feature, you know how if we do this on our cam will start freaking out.
Right. Yeah.
That other cam with the one that I didn't like, that one solved all that problem, and it looked really good when the guy was using it.
Right.
But it's just lies. That is not measurable. Yeah, really? That is ridiculous. That is a lie. Even your clothes are changing.
Yeah, I don't even know, if I go into the audio and video settings on mine. Well, I don't have a background, but it gives me an option to blur my background. It does give me that option.
But see, we can't really do much with that because you have a green screen back there.
Right. So it's not going to look like anything. I can add an image.
I can add
an image to my background. Whoa.
Can you do that?
Can I actually do that? I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see. I've never done this before. Let's see here. Let me find a fun photo. Here's a fun photo. Can I actually add this to my background? Whoa. It worked.
Yeah. So what is
That's
going on here?
Cool.
What's going on here?
I don't know. It let me add a background to my. Can I add this one? Let's try it. Oh, check that out. Now we're at
Delaware.
Now we're at Lake of the Clouds.
So these are actually your photos.
Yeah, these are my photos.
And are you accessing it through the Logitech app?
I just did audio and video settings through Skype. So I don't know. That might be like a Skype thing. But I can hit blur. Oh, that might actually work. Turn off the green screen on mine.
Here, hold on. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so see if this makes it blur. Ready? Blur. Does it look blurry behind me?
Yeah, a little bit.
The arm looks blurry. This looks blurry. Until I put my hand there.
It looks blurry on my end because I can see wider than how I have you cut off on the green screen.
Oh, right.
Because here, watch. I have you cut off on the side.
Right.
So that got blurry.
How weird.
Yeah, see?
Huh. Interesting. Very interesting.
Oh my gosh, could you stop stepping on stuff?
I don't know. Yeah, because see, mine has that white balance thing, so I can hit, auto white balance, and it changes all my...
I have that as well.
Auto white balance or not, or if it's the focus or not, or whatever.
Because the software's still the same. What do I have?
Right.
What is this?
Yeah, I have no idea. No idea.
That's you. I need to bring you in more. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know how we got on the subject of that, but that's what's going on there. So please do not buy that camera. I'll show you another video of it where people are pretty unhappy with the perception of what they think it's going to be versus actually what it is.
What it is.
You know, Razer had a camera that had a built-in ring light around it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so poorly done, and it was so poorly, the brightness on it was poor that it's already like, I already seen them on clearance everywhere. You know.
People are like, no. Dun, 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 dun.
Let's talk about more food. Why do I have this Taco Bell thing up here?
Let's talk about more food because, you know.
Oh man, that looks so appetizing right there. What the heck is that?
So the other day we talked about the Subway having their own like grocery Subway thing, and like not long after we talked about it, we got Taco Bell for something, whatever it was. And the first thing that came up on my Taco Bell app was this new at-home taco bar. For $25, you can get a taco bar for home. Like, scroll down, show everybody what you can get. You get your shells, you get your nacho chips, you get your beef. Look at how much you get. They give you all kinds of stuff.
It's 15 ounces. I only know, like, weed. That's 15 ounces. It seems like a lot.
It's almost a pound.
Oh, but that looks boring as heck. What are the two? Seasoned beef or seasoned beefed? Okay.
And it looks like you get 2 of them.
And some lettuce. That looks like it's got Ebola. Oh, whoa. What are beans?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So they send you all that stuff for $25, and you can make your own tacos. So you know how you get like fast food because you don't want to make your own food? Mm-hmm. Now you can get fast food and make your own food. That
seems very like not conducive.
Right?
Look, I added it to the cart. Let's see. At home taco bar. Oh no, now I have to enter credentials. Okay, so I don't know about this.
It was interesting. It just made me think of what we were talking about with the Subway stuff. I'm like, this
seems to be a growing theme.
Food? Yeah.
Take home food seems to be a growing theme.
Yes. Well, that's because right now, you know, that's pretty much what it is. Everybody wants to be able to have food to take home. They don't want to have to make anything.
What would you rather have? Would you rather have Taco Bell takeout at home, or would you rather have Taco Bite Uncrustables?
Taco Bell takeout at home.
What is going on in these things? These things,
I don't know.
It's too smooth. Like, you know how Ray Liotta looks like he had too much plastic surgery on him? Like somebody took a bunch of silly putty and put it on his face? I feel like these Uncrustable Taco Bites are kind of down that same avenue.
Did you scroll down? They have barbecue chicken ones, too.
That doesn't help.
Look, barbecue chicken bites. Why would you do barbecue chicken and not buffalo chicken? If you're going to get sick, you might as well get sick from buffalo chicken.
Yeah, that's true, too. This reminds me of when they started getting crazy with the Hot Pockets.
Yes. Oh my gosh, there used to be so many different types of Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets.
There is. They're the worst. Sometimes you'd go to your friend's house and you'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll eat a Hot Pocket. Heck yeah, there's only like 2 in a box. And then they'd give you like ham and cheese, and you're like, what? Yeah. Like, why are we friends?
Yeah. You could have had anything.
100%
ham and cheese Hot Pockets. That's just weird.
What does 100% real cheese mean?
The fact that it says Smuckers, which you know makes jelly, and then it says Taco Bites, literally just turns my stomach.
Stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
So
you did okay with the Uncrustables, but
and I still have some of those.
I do too.
Yeah, was this one of the Uncrustables start doing savory stuff? Let me know in the chat if any of you guys have consumed this.
Yeah, I don't know how new they are. I just saw this the other day and sent it to you. I'm like, we have to talk about this because we talked about. Somebody asked how many of those tacos you get for $25. It said it feeds 6 people, so. I don't know. So you get 12.
12 taco shells and 8 tortillas. Which those dang taco shells are so small.
Yeah, they are.
They're really small. You could eat one of those in 3 bites. If you want to feel like a competitive eater, just go get a 12-pack of tacos from Taco Bell or Del Taco.
Right.
I'm tired of cooking all the time. It's too healthy. I was so stoked. I was so stoked to be able to get their green light to order as much fast food as we wanted when they were fixing the kitchen. And I'll tell you what, after like 2 or 3 days, like I just wanted salad enema. Just give me some salad, please. I am not trying to mess with that. So I don't know. I don't think I'm okay with that. Does this person like it? Let's see.
They didn't really write anything. It was a really short article.
I could eat those, but I don't think I want to. My wife tells me after showing this to her, I mean, I'd give it a shot. A lot of these people will review stuff and not actually...
Yeah, I've noticed that too. What is that Skittles cooler thing? Don't click on it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Krispy Kreme. Oh. Krispy Kreme filled donuts.
Skittles premieres new sour Skittle infused ice cream bars. I'm in. Ew, I don't like that artist rendition, by the way.
I don't either.
Oh my gosh, it looks like somebody ripped away the flesh of Shrek. Is that what's under Shrek?
That's not appealing.
No, that's not at all. Made with fruit. Stop doing that. But, my mom fell for that. All growing up, everything was part of a complete breakfast. 1%. Your sugary cereal and stuff. I would get Sunny Delight for orange juice. Mom was like, it's good for you. It's orange juice. I'm like, Sunny D is like, only as an adult. That's not good for you. That and Tampico is not good for you. Did you drink Sunny Delight?
Not really.
Oh. Yeah, that thing's not good for you at all. Enter crazy sour Skittle coolers, the hybrid ice cream candy.
No,
you're not having that at all?
No, thank you.
Oh wow. Hey, well,
and IHOP as cereal. We got on the worst website ever.
Yep, and we're going
I've had the filled donuts from Krispy Kreme. Chase says, I've had the filled donuts from Krispy Kreme, just a big mouthful of rich icing. Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a Krispy Kreme anywhere near me. I can't try them, and they don't ship those ones.
Oh my gosh, I have like Lady Gaga meat hanging over my head here while I'm
I know that's like the thing that keeps showing up on the side, and I'm like, I don't like that image either.
Rob, okay, so what is this thing? Pancake cereal.
Pan flakes.
Yeah, I'd try it. It all tastes the same.
I'd try it.
March of 2020. Now is not the time to be releasing new stuff.
No, nobody's gonna find it. Pan flakes.
Huh. I would try it. It looks visually unappealing. It looks like not Necco wafers. It looks like
Cookie Crisp cereal without the.
Oh right, with boring Cookie Crisp.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, what are these? Deconstructor Twizzlers now exist, and they're called Izzlers. Oh wow, they're.
What?
Oh my gosh, it reminds me of that movie Chairman of the Board. You remember that movie with Carrot Top?
Yes.
It's like that.
Yeah.
It's like, what now? Somebody let their grandchild come in and run the meeting. I love licorice. I like the old school blue packages of licorice with the red licorice in it.
Red Vines?
Yes, Red Vines. But there's something about Twizzlers that makes me feel like I'm eating wax.
Yeah, I don't like Twizzlers.
I don't either. It just tastes like wax. But then I went on this mission when I was at like Cost World Plus Food Mart or any of those weird like marketplaces that they have real licorice. And
right.
Then I tasted one and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the licorice that I've been chasing my whole life. They come in little bits. It's not like the cool red rope licorices where you can bite the ends off and use them as a straw, which I would do that. I don't know if you remember doing that back in the day. But they would taste so good. They're small little bites, and now I can't eat this stuff. It's like paraffin wax.
Yeah, I don't like those at all.
Yes.
I like Red Vines. Red Vines is my favorite road trip candy.
Red Vines? Yeah, because they get nice
because you get your bottle of Coke and your Red Vines, and then you bite off one end of each end of the Red Vine, and you have straw in your Coke.
What is your problem, Kat?
I need a road trip. That's what I need. I want to go on a road trip.
You should just UP it. What's the worst that happens? You get a ticket. You get fined.
I get told to go home.
Yeah.
Go home. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
You can't stay here. Okay, let's see. We have to see now what these Krispy Kreme debuts are here.
Why? Because I can't get them? They have
Kreme's
lemon
the worst
with
anyway.
lemon.
Krispy Kreme's the worst. They would buy Krispy Kremes at the bike shop, and I would eat one, and then like my body was doing things for the rest of the day. I don't know what the heck it was doing. And all the other teenagers that were there, they're just eating them, just boom, 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 boom.
You only need one. That's the best part about Krispy Kreme. You need one, and then you're good. But like, somebody send me those lemon glazed Krispy Kremes.
I would eat I would eat all of them, but I would totally eat I want the key lime. Key lime's gonna have the most
lemon for the win.
Things that have key lime in it almost have double the calories and sugar in it. Key lime yogurt has like double the calories in it. Key lime ice cream does. So whatever goo it takes for them to make that flavor of key lime, is really
so good.
really expensive in the calories department. Well, let's
quit looking at food.
Oh, I know.
And get off this site because of that stupid. What? Now they have turkey Colby Jack roll-ups made by Uncrustables?
You told me to get off of that.
What is going on?
They're expanding. They have to do something. Oh my gosh, this cat is the most neediest thing ever. Look at this, guys.
What are you trying
to get to? Oh man, you haven't met any of the cats yet, huh?
No, when I came out there, you told me I didn't want to go to your house.
Right. Oh yes, because I was at the bike shop.
Yeah.
Oh, we've just made everybody angry and hungry and hangry.
I know, that's what I said. That's all we do is we get on here and we talk about food.
That's what we do on here. Dyson, we're a Red Vines family. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Red Vines for the win.
Our kitty is adorable. Yeah, Mooch is all right. He's been really bad lately. I don't know what his.
Look at him.
Look, I am like hands free. He's just like.
Look, he's gonna give you a hug.
Oh, he's purring. You guys all have sympathy for him now, but when I turn around, he's knocking stuff over. He's been eating plastic a lot lately. Like some package came yesterday, and like the tape was up a little bit on it, and he's been eating the plastic a lot. So I don't know.
He would like the little cat toy that Memphis got. This is a cat toy.
Definitely. Can he see that? Let's see.
Look at it. He's like, I don't know what that is.
No, he's out of his tree. He just wants to be snuggled. PJ with the super chat. Do you guys think life will ever be normal again? Life was not normal before. We do not.
I think we'll get back to some type of normalcy. Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, but life for us is anything but normal anyway. Look at me. I look like a rooster. Oh, Mooch, I know.
I look like a rooster.
Jade says, my mom is getting the lemon ones next week. Sorry, Jess. You guys don't have a Krispy Kreme anywhere near you, right?
I don't know where the closest one is. I think there's one in Flint, but like, who goes to Flint?
I can get them. They're in Palmdale. But
I don't think we have a Krispy Kreme anywhere near us that would be worth driving to.
Yeah.
Does Memphis actually like the feather ball? My cats ignore theirs. Memphis did like this feather ball for a little bit, but it doesn't chirp. It just does this and spins. Mm-hmm. So she played with it for a few minutes because she really likes feathers, and then she was over it. She was like, I'm over it. But she got this today, which is one of those things with the feather that comes out the bottom and spins around.
Oh, yeah, your dog's gonna destroy that. There's a cat on there.
Oh, she loves it. She loves it. Oh, yeah. So I took it out and I let her play with it for a few minutes, and she absolutely loved it. So I put it back in the box and told her that I might have to make a video with it before she could play with it again. But she loves it. The little feather spins around the outside, and she steps on it.
She really is.
She's just a big cat. She is. Yes. She's a big cat.
Yes.
That's literally all she is.
But yeah, things will get back to normal.
I did put a video of that up on TikTok. So if you guys want to see Memphis playing with that cat toy on TikTok, it's on the Gone to the Snow Dogs TikTok. And if you want to see Jamie playing the banjo, that's on the Snow Dogs Vlogs TikTok.
Can we watch it, or is that counterproductive? Should we just send people to go see it?
You could watch the banjo. You can watch either one of them on the TikToks. No, just make sure you.
Okay.
Huh? Here, wait. Let me send you the direct links, so you don't accidentally click on any of the things on the TikTok like I almost just did.
Right, because I don't know if I'm like logged in as you or if I'm any of that stuff.
So I'll send you the banjo one first. Yes, we bought a banjo.
You bought an old banjo. How old is that banjo?
From the 1920s. It's a 4-string banjo from the 1920s, and I've always wanted one, and my friend owns a guitar shop in town, and she opened up yesterday for the first time since the quarantine, and we were talking, and she was talking about not being able to pay her rent, and I said, I want a banjo. And so I bought a banjo from her, and she thanked me because now she was able to pay her rent. So it was like a win-win situation. I got a banjo, she got her rent paid.
I'm sorry, what year did you say it was?
1920s.
That's crazy. First of all, these things look like somebody took like a drum set. You know,
yeah, kind of.
Banjos are so cool. Yes.
This is a 4-string banjo, so is not you play it more like a guitar. It's like more of a Celtic jazz type of banjo. She has a 5-string banjo that you do more of the finger plucking with that I almost bought, and then after Jamie started playing this, I'm like, well, I could buy the other one as well. Because that's kind of really what I wanted was the 5-string, but I really liked the way this looked. And in my mind, I'm like, even if I only hang this thing on the wall, I love it. But then I got it, and Jamie has played it almost every day since I bought it.
Is that how you have to sit to play a banjo?
That's how he sat to play the banjo.
All right, let's play this and see if it plays.
All right. Is this what quarantine has brought us to?
You're not wrong. Wait, only one of you can laugh at a time. The video can't laugh, and you can't laugh at the same time. And don't laugh at that.
Is this what quarantine has brought us to?
No, stop laughing at your laughy. You're like Laugh-inception.
Can't help it.
Stop.
Can't
Okay.
help it.
So-
All right, and then let me send you the other video.
Okay, send me the other one.
I have a longer video of him playing the banjo too, but
Man, I wish we could do so. I wish we had more freedom like Twitch. Mega 64 is straight having movie nights where they're playing straight up movies and they're hanging around talking about them. We could do that on Twitch, but to get the audience to go move over there is ridiculous.
yeah.
That would be so much fun. We could be like Mystery Science Theater 3000 and just talk about it.
Right.
All right, here you go. You sent me.
This is Memphis playing with the key cat toy.
My husky was really a
Oh,
cat.
see, my cat would destroy it. My cat would dive underneath it and just rip it up.
This was when I
got
first
it.
gave it to her.
You caught it. You got it.
So like this was her first time she got to play with it. And then I should have filmed the second time too, because the second time she was actually chasing it.
Look, it's moving again.
I love it. He needs to be on the porch with the banjo. Yes, on a rocking chair.
Yes.
And then he needs to whittle some wood when he's done. I don't like Twitch. A lot of people say they don't like Twitch. I love Twitch.
Yeah.
I think Twitch is amazing. I really love it.
If you ever needed proof that my husky was really a cat.
She's unique. She's a unique one.
Uh-huh. She really likes that. I did not let Kira see it yet.
Yeah, that was right here. That was right here inside the room.
Uh-huh.
Ah, man, she's not trying to destroy it. I feel like Kira was just rip it apart, right?
Yeah, Kira would rip it apart.
Yeah. Well, why isn't Memphis doing that? She's more methodical about her stuff.
Yeah. She's like, I like my toys.
Everybody's saying,
I
Jess
like them.
giggles are messing with my brain. I know.
I can't help it.
That should be. We should have that as a sound emote when we do memberships. You should have your giggle on there. You should see Jess's giggles in the podcast. They look like sideways Christmas trees. Every time I add to the podcast, I know when she's gonna laugh next. I wonder if I could find that. I know when she's gonna laugh again next because I can see it going do 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 do, and it should be like on a T-shirt. Like it should totally. The waves should totally be on a T-shirt because you can totally see it in the waves of your laugh. My laughs don't show up that way.
My favorite was when I was at City Hall and Jamie's sister texted me and she was in the basement and I was all the way upstairs and she was like, you're here, I can hear you. And I'm like, what? She goes, I heard you laugh from the basement. And I'm like, where are you? And she goes, I'm at City Hall, I'm cleaning City Hall, I'm downstairs. I'm like, oh, what'd you do, lock it up?
And it's not like you have like your voice isn't too piercing. It's at some sort of wave level that nobody else has a voice of.
I guess so.
And it just pierces through, I guess.
I have no idea.
But yeah, your laugh definitely is something that if I had to see like radio waves, I could pick your laugh out over any of the other words that we say on the podcast. Period.
That's funny.
Yes. I'm sure I could probably find an example here, and I don't know. It's just really cool. It's unique, and like I said, it would probably look really cool on a T-shirt. I don't know. I don't think I can see any samples on here. But when I know I'm coming to that, then I just I have to turn it down a little bit. So it's just something about the pitch of your voice. Did you always sound like this?
I guess so. I don't know. I don't think I changed my voice over time.
Right. It's not like you're taking T-pills or anything like that, right?
No.
Yes.
Nope.
Which is a big thing to do these days. Oh, look, here it is.
I've always sounded like that, and I always have laughed.
Let's see here. Let me see if I can make this come up. Oh no, because it's not a web page. Oh darn it! It's in Audacity. Darn! I wish I could show you guys. It's just a sideways Christmas tree. It gets big and then smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and it goes. Is that it? Is that? Did I nail your laugh? Is that it? I love it. I know some people don't, but
I can't help it.
That's just dude. Does any of your other family members sound? Because your mom doesn't sound like you at all.
No. I don't know. People can pick me out because of it though. Like I said, I have had people that have been in a store and have messaged me and said, I know you're here. I can hear you laughing, and I'm like, that's my call. Apparently, is my laugh.
Put it on a shirt. Yes, it would be cool. We could even turn it sideways, and like I said, it would look like a Christmas tree, and then we could just put ornaments on it.
No, do it the other way. It'd be cooler.
On the sideways, where it's like a seismograph or whatever the earthquakeograph is.
Yeah.
We had one of those here the other day. We had like a 3.3 earthquake. And...
Oh yeah, Jamie wanted to know if you felt that.
Okay, I didn't feel it, but so at one point on Sunday, it was just Blake and I here. And Blake was in his room and I was here and we were playing Call of Duty and I had my headphones on. And Mooch just went blasting back and forth like crazier than I've ever seen him run around before. Boom, 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 boom. He was smashing through stuff and I'm like, what's your problem? He went tearing onto Blake's bread. He tore up over here, ran across stuff, ran back over there. And then not too long ago after that, I see people starting to post about earthquakes. And I'm like, oh, so Mooch definitely felt it.
Yeah.
That's what happened when we had that big 7.0 one. Remember that was just, I mean, that shook the heck out of our house and knocked some of our stuff over, whatnot. The cats right before it happened, it was like that dog video. Where that dog's sleeping and it gets up and starts just booking it, and then like 10 seconds later it starts shaking and everybody goes running by.
Right.
Yeah, so Mooch definitely felt it. I did not feel it. And it is easy, like right now if I jump, everything's shaking. Everything's shaking around me because it's a WWF ring here. So we do feel it better when the dryer's in the spin cycle. If there's guests over, they'll start grabbing stuff. They're like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Just the dryer. It's just the dryer. It's just the dryer." So we feel everything. I just happen not to feel it. I don't know. We were playing and we were having a good time and I did not feel it. It was in the San Fernando Valley, so it was like 45 minutes away from here. But as the crow flies, it was only 30 minutes through that mountain. So like I said, we're on the fault line. We're like on the San Andreas fault line.
Right.
Let's see if I can find it.
That's what Jamie saw that and he showed that to me and he's like, "Did Dan message you?" And I'm like, "About what?" And he goes, "About the earthquake." And I'm like, "I don't think so. Like I
No.
So I'll have to let him know. I think I can hear him talking in there. He loves his new headphones, by the way.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's like Palmdale, Little Rock. So I live like right here. Like my house is like, actually my house is probably right here. But like that's the freeway and the fault line's there. Like I said, when you're going through the mountains on Google Maps, you can actually see where the plates are going one way and then the other way. So I am actually, see, it's like this. See how you can see the plates and stuff? That's on the side of my freeway. So when I hop onto the freeway 3 miles down there, that is on the freeway. Like, that is me. So we are, all those movies that they have, or the Rock had an earthquake movie or something like that, that's all set, like, in my town.
Right.
So we are definitely in some trouble when this decides to happen. When we had that 7.0 earthquake about a year ago now, that was more up north now. That wasn't even our plates. But if you're burping up there, you're going to be burping down here. So it's just a matter of time. The last time I had the big, huge earthquake was the Northridge earthquake. I was around when I was 15 years old for the Northridge earthquake, when that ruined our freeway. It made all the stuff fall down. The Northridge wall half fell down.
Right.
That was the one that I've said before, where I got up as a kid and I looked out the window and all the light poles and stuff were like going up and down, and I ran past my staircase and I looked down and my whole staircase was ridiculously swaying.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. Are you in a mini home, Dan? No, I'm in like a trailer, a double wide, like a modular home if you want to be nice about it, but pretty much it's like a double wide trailer. It doesn't have any wheels on it, but it's got braces underneath it. You can go underneath the house. The cats will tell you. The cats will tell you.
You've been there.
Yeah, the cats will tell you all about that. But yeah, I mean, I see this picture here every time I go anywhere the freeway, down to LA, down to Santa Clarita,
down to where? Down to where?
Down to LA, like down like the 14 to the 5 to the 4, like down LA, yes, down there. So 1989 I think was Northridge. No, I think it was in 1993 or 4, something like that. Let's see. 1994. So 78, 88. I was 14. I was 14 when this happened. And so my dad was on that freeway, on the 14 freeway, and this is where the 14 connects to the 5 freeway. And he was driving. I probably said this before. And he was riding, and he felt like he had a flat tire. And you kind of have to go over, like, we're in the valley, and then you go over this mountain down into LA and Hollywood and stuff like that. Like, you'll hit Hollywood first. And he said he was driving, and then he felt like he had a flat tire for a minute, and then he could see all kinds of smoke coming up from LA. And we had no cell phones back then or anything like that. So he just turned around and came home. We were scared. But that was like the Vincent Thomas Bridge. This is what I take every time, you go down to the 14 to the 5, because this is the 5 north. That'll take you up north to San Francisco, San Jose area, but my town curves down into the LA area, so so people were just driving off of it and stuff like that. It was crazy. So we haven't had anything big since then, but we're insanely due from what I can tell.
Right.
I would definitely, if you had to pick a natural disaster, what would you pick? Because I would definitely pick earthquakes over anything.
If you had to pick a natural disaster, like to what? To survive or to experience?
Like you're making SimCity, and you have to pick one. Is it earthquakes? Is it tornadoes? Is it typhoons? Is it locusts?
Is it locusts? Is it murder hornets?
Is it murder hornets? Right. Murder hornets come after the earthquakes.
God, I have no idea.
It's like dogs with bees in their mouths. Isn't that a Simpsons thing, Greg? But what I love about earthquakes, it's like this. I love earthquakes. Tornadoes would freak me out. You said you have tornado sirens there?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
We don't really get tornadoes, though. Like, it's not... We don't... In all the years I've lived here, I think that there's been one that has touched down for like a matter of minutes. And like Jamie was saying, we talked about this before, when it comes to tornadoes here, we have so many trees and lakes and things. Even when the tornadoes do tend to touch down here, they don't ever stay down on the ground for really long. You know, it's not like, Kansas where they just like move across and they're there for forever because there's nothing to slow it down. Like here, they kind of just, that doesn't really happen.
Because here's the thing, like the tornadoes look so scary, the typhoons look so scary. Mueller said I'd pick blizzard. I've never been in a blizzard, so I don't know what that means. Does that mean just wind plus snow, Jess? Is that what a blizzard is? Wind plus snow? Because
is a blizzard considered a natural disaster?
Kind of, I guess. I was thinking more like typhoon, tornado, earthquake.
Right.
Because okay, so like it's like if you're gonna tell me that you're gonna punch me in the face, I'm scared all day long. But if you just punch me in the face, then it's over with. And same with earthquakes. You'll sit there and it'll shake and you're like, is that the dryer? I'm not doing any laundry. It's an earthquake. Be cool. And then my butt cheeks clench and then I'm like, all right, it's been too long, and I'm starting to jump over and I go out of the house, and like I said last time, I was able to run out into the street and meet my new neighbors while we're still shaking, and then it's done.
Right.
And then it's done, and then we get to see that lady, the seismologist lady, who's just ecstatic, comes on the live screen. I don't know if you don't get that. There's this seismologist lady that looks kind of like Maya Bianca or whatever, Blossom, and she's all stoked about the earthquake and all fascinated and stuff like that.
I don't know that a snowstorm or a blizzard is actually like a natural disaster, because then like wouldn't like a thunderstorm be a natural disaster? I don't know if that's like that same definition. I know they can create disasters like a thunderstorm, but I don't know if it's actually considered a natural. Wow, I can't spell.
Nobody's going anywhere.
So a natural disaster.
Look, there's the freeway.
It says floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, tsunamis, storms, and other geological processes.
But how is this guy stuck?
What?
You knew it was coming. You knew the blizzard was coming. Why is he stuck on the free? Like,
because he was probably on the road trying to get home.
Probably trying to get to Meyer.
Could have been trying to get to Meyer. He didn't have four-wheel drive. He was driving the wrong car. And some of those are, like a lot of those that you see there, some of these were just parked in the street to start. Wow, some of those people probably got stuck driving down the street.
All right.
Or they tried to go somewhere.
PJ says with the
if I had to experience one that I would survive, if I had to experience a natural disaster that I could survive, it would be a volcano.
No, you didn't learn the lesson from what was potato chip volcano? Pompeii? You didn't. No. And that's
like I said,
that should be
that
a
I would
brand of
survive.
Chips.
If I could survive it, I would love to see. That would be something. Not love to see. That sounds really bad. But that would be something I would like to actually see happen in person. Like, but I would want to survive a volcano. Volcano would be my choice.
Every time you come out here, I just kind of cross my fingers just for a little shaky shake, just a little bit. And the higher you up it is, the more it wiggles and stuff on here. PJ with the super chat says the last F5 hit Grand Michigan's in 1956. The last 50 minutes, but that's still south of you, right?
Yeah, that's south of us.
You're good.
And like blizzards, I think blizzards are kind of, like they're kind of like you said. It's something to survive, like. If you get the blizzard and then you have the ice storm and all that, of course you're going to have like trees that are going to take out power and things like that, and that can be really dangerous. But like you said, I think that's something that I don't think a blizzard will take out as many people as like an earthquake.
Right. Steve said there was a bad ice storm in 2001 or 2002. It knocked out power for a week. When we were first hanging out a bunch of years ago, your power would go out a bunch, right? Didn't you have like power losses and stuff? I don't think I've seen for the last couple winters that you've had like loss of power.
Yeah, we haven't, knock on wood, we haven't had too many issues with that lately. But when you were here for Halloween, we were worried about it because the trees because we got all that snow, and it was that heavy, wet snow, and we were worried that the trees were going to take out power lines.
Yes, I do remember that concern, and I'm like, wow, this is a crazy concern that I've never seen before. But when we went jeeping, all those trees were just ready to come down because of the snow.
Mealer says blizzard of 96. I was in that. When the snowstorms that hit in 96, that was like the first year we moved to the northern part of Michigan, and it was like the most snow they had in forever. I don't know where you were living when that happened, but where we were, it was probably like the same. If you were in New Jersey or Philadelphia, it was probably that same snow band that came across. That was crazy. We lived north of Alpena, so like I'm in Alpena now, but we lived like 12 miles north, and I think the county we lived in had almost 300 inches of snow that year. It was insane. We had so much snow. It was amazing.
Volcano of 1980. The eruption of Mount St. Helens in 1980.
As I say, Mount St. Helens, I've been there. I didn't really get to see the top of it though because it was cloudy, but it was amazing. It was amazing to stand there and know that happened, and you could still see like everything that it took out when the front of the volcano kind of like ripped down, and it was so cool. I don't know why I thought it was so cool, but it was.
I mean, I get it. Like look at that. Like you don't get to see that with your eyes. That must be massive. But in 80, I was like, chew. You can see it from Seattle? Huh.
Yeah, it's not that far from Seattle. That was one of the things when we were driving across country that like I was so excited to be able to see some of the volcanoes and stuff.
That's cool. Oh yeah, Chase says we had a volcano. I remember we had an actual tornado warning a few years ago, and it hailed a bit. Yes, I do remember that. Let's see if I can find that. I do remember that, and it was like the saddest little like tornado, but we did have one, but not here. I live in a valley, so we're not going to get a tornado here. Yeah, so here we go. Oklahoma, SoCal. Tornado touches down in Central California. Yeah, so we've had like, look at, oh, how cute, right? Like that just looks like chemtrails, if that's a thing. I don't even know. Okay, we do get these out here though. We do get these like dusty tornado. These show up out here a lot. Not always this big, but more like this style out here. Well, things will start swirling, and you'll see a big little like a little cone go to the sky. Did you have those in Arizona?
Yeah.
This is what we have. We have these. We had those, and then we had like the sandstorms that would whip up, and you would see everything like it wasn't necessarily rain; it was just the dust whipping around. Yes. So we do have these.
We have water spouts. Look up water spout. We have water spouts on the lakes. Yep, I've seen those.
Oh, see, that looks rad. And it's all
they
water?
Don't happen all that often, but it's basically a water tornado.
That's rad because it stays out there and it doesn't really harm anything.
Oh.
Can you get those. Climb up it or surf in it? Or like how do you get up to the top?
You could try.
I don't think you want to. I didn't know that this was really a thing. I mean, that's kind of like a typhoon, but it's not really.
Yeah, right. Not really, yeah.
How do people keep living in Florida and stuff like that? Hey, all you old retired people that are watching, why are you guys living there where like it's like bowling every year, or it's like here's this tornado with their clever human names. They just come bowling on in and going up the coast. That is so crazy. I am not about that. And that's the one thing about being from here, like being from the West Coast, is just not having to see any of this stuff. We
do get flooding. Like, besides, like, blizzards, we get flooding. There's a lot of that tends to happen here. Not as bad as, like, around the Mississippi River and things like that. And usually a lot of our flooding happens, like, right after snow melts. But it's nothing like, what most people experience for flooding.
Right. Sharon with the super chat. You make our day. Yes, with all kinds of disaster talk and food stuff that you can't obtain. Yes, thank you so much.
Sharon, I got your box too. It's way over there, but thank you for the stuff that you sent for the dogs. And they already played with those treat pocket toys, and they were in today's video on Gone to the Snow Dogs.
I like treat packet toys.
Well, you should have been here.
PJ with the super chat says, look up Hudson's Standale tornado of 56. Why not? Oh, see, these to me look like I'm uneducated in that. It looks like everybody else's tornado.
Right.
Yeah, see, I would cry. I would literally cry. You would see me cry. Well, you've seen me cry. But I would literally cry if
like,
there's
no,
a tornado siren or a tornado thing, or I could see the tornado. Like, I just can't. I just can't. Check out the 2020, Brody says. Oh, I love that name. A storm of Newfoundland, Canada. All right, let's do this. Why not? You guys want to Google anything else?
Oh, we saw that. It was all over TikTok.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It was all over TikTok.
Yes, that's where we get those really cute videos of when the cats put their paws on the thing, or people open their front door, they have a 6-pack in there.
Yep.
Which was one of my favorite things about coming to see you in Michigan, is the fact that the beer was always cold and it was never in anything. Like, it was just in the garage. Remember we were drinking those cinnamon Pepsi, cinnamon Cokes? We were drinking those cinnamon Cokes? Yeah, it was
cinnamon Coke.
It was like that, yes. So, oh, wow, yeah, see, that's so crazy. The most snow I've ever been in, it was every time I've been in the snow with you. So to see this just looks like a party.
And even at that, every time, it hasn't really been that much snow.
Wow, look at that thing's just amazing. Oh my gosh, Mother Nature, that is so crazy. That is so crazy. Look at everybody's having a fun. And I've said this before, like, that looks great. Like, everybody's having fun. You guys can pretty much ice skate up the street. When people's towns flood, they're like in the boats and stuff like that. And that's something that I don't know, I want to see it, but but obviously tragedy has to happen to make it happen. But like, I want to see that. Look at this. This right here would make my day. Look at that. hey, ad blocker. No. Oh man, they've gotten so smart with these ad blockers. I need an ad blocker.
An ad blocker.
Yeah, because these ads are ridiculous. It's always showing me stupid things that I'm buzzed and I talk about, like that rubber tongue that you pet your cat with, Right.
It's always... Mailer says down there, I was in New Jersey in '96. So that, like I was saying, we had a really bad snow season that same season. So I'm sure that the blizzards that hit us probably just went right across.
Right, yes. See, I was 18 then.
That was when we first moved to northern Michigan. It was crazy. Our first experience, and my dad still worked downstate, so we would get all the snow, and my mom would have to, my mom and all of us kids would have to try to take care of it.
Oh, right. What was the method back then? Was it always just shovel?
Yeah, we did a lot of shoveling.
Okay.
There was enough of us kids we could shovel.
Nope. See, I've not been in any of this stuff like that.
It's like weather, and it's exciting, and it's fun. And
at this point, like, it looks like everybody. It looks like every 2004, 2013, 1996. Like, when wasn't it bad?
Right.
It's surf and turf. It's still surf and turf here. Let's see if it's still like in the 90s here. It is 80 degrees here, so not too bad. So I don't have to deal with that stuff. We just have to deal with bad surf conditions.
Mealer said she opened the garage door and it was a wall of snow, kind of like you just showed. Just like the picture that you just showed.
See, that's so cool. I'd be making tunnels to my buddy's house if I had buddies. I don't even know if I did.
I don't even know if I did.
Right. Oh wow. Okay, well that's enough natural disaster talk, I guess, for a day. Do you still have to go to work do you still have to go to work in this?
When it snows?
Yeah.
Well, it all depends. Like, if the snow is bad enough, sometimes the town will shut down. If you can make it to work, you make it to work. When I worked at McDonald's many years ago, there were times where we would be at McDonald's and the snowstorms would hit, and like we would watch Burger King would close, Arby's would close, and everything would close, and we're like, we're gonna close. No, we'd still be open till 11 o'clock at night. They would never shut us down. Hi, Kira Dira. Hi. How are you? Would you like to come up here? Come up here.
Oh yes,
Please don't jump on my leg.
Before we get here,
Thank you.
let me move me in the corner here, and let's get this a little bit more wide open so we can see the pups.
Come say hi. Say hi. Move the logo. You gotta move that logo.
Oh yeah, I'll hide that logo real quick.
Oh please, you're gonna hurt my leg.
There you go.
How are you?
Oh my gosh, she's so big. She looks like a seal.
When was you napping? She's like, I was sleeping, and I was in such a good nap because I was playing with my friend Andy. And now hush, hush, go nap.
Aw,
You
so
you have been
cute.
sound asleep. Hi. She's been sound asleep since pretty much since we started.
She's
You
full
want in my
grown,
lap?
yeah.
You want in my lap? I'll put you up here. Come up here.
Could she hear me?
Come
Want to
on
go for a walk?
Oh, she can't hear. Here, you want to listen? Oh, what's that? You want to eat it?
I can speak dog a little bit of fluent dog, you know?
You want to eat it?
The flat ears, I know. Kira looks so happy. She is happy.
He's always happy.
Yeah. And then I
He's always
suppose
happy.
Memphis is just KO down there on the ground.
She, I don't know if I can. Hold on.
Yeah, we're at the end of our podcast here. You can move the setup now.
This could ruin it all.
It's
Let's
fine.
try it.
It's fine. Just know that I'm opening. I don't know what you have in your room, but let me reset your camera here. Let's see.
Oh, here. Can you see Memphis over there?
I've been reduced to a sliver.
She's like, oh look, you can see the background on my boxes because they're green.
You gotta howl at her. That's one thing I don't own. Oh, it's like halfway in the hall. What's going in the hallway? Is that good airflow?
Yeah, Memphis. So like, guys, I'm sound asleep. I'm not getting up.
I love the background of the boxes that you have in there, the organization boxes you have there because of the green
Right.
screen.
Right? Isn't that funny?
Oh,
And look at Memphis's green balloon.
Yes. Dang, 7.
Memphis, we'd like to say hi to you.
How are you twisted up like that?
She's like, guys, you don't even know. Have you never tried to sleep like this? This is amazing. You sleep with your belly in the air, and that's how you be comfortable. Look at you. Hi, Kira. How are you? She's like, I was so sleeping. I saw you were sleeping on. Memphis is out. She's out. I'm telling you, they played hard. They played hard. Yeah, you can't see it, but the Jack Skellington thing I got is right there.
What is it?
Hold on. Oh, let me put this back.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy how like the background comes back.
Wait, this has to go in here like this. And woo! And I knew that was gonna turn because that wasn't very tight. Is that... Hi.
Fine. I can just shove you back into here.
Huh?
Wonk. There we go. I can shove you back
Alright.
into here.
Hold on a minute.
We don't need the
Push
logo.
this.
We don't need the logo for now.
I'm gonna unplug this and I'll grab it.
Okay.
So, hold on a second. I can't hear you.
Can I go sit in your chair?
This
I can. Let me see.
ain't going out yet. Gotta wait a minute.
Oh my gosh, look it! I'm in Jess's chair! Look at this, how this is great. Look at the screen before you sit down. No! You sat on me.
Well,
I
you
got to
shouldn't have been
totally
there.
sit in your chair. Did you see that?
I did see that.
That makes me, little things make me so happy. Oh my gosh.
It's
That
a
was
really
great.
comfortable chair.
I saved so much money by just going to your house to sit in your chair.
You did. So this was sent by Sharon, and it is Jack on the Angel statue from the movie Moments, Nightmare Before Christmas. This was one of the ones I did not have. I don't know if I can tip it down enough so you can see it. So this is and it's one of the big ones, so you can probably see it a little bit better on the back of the box here. And it's Jack on the Angel statue, and she sent this to me, and this is one of the ones I didn't have, so I thought that was kind of cool. So I got that today in the mail in a box of that one.
Oh, wait, what's the angel statue for? I've only seen those in like Doctor Who.
It's a moment from the movie when he's singing Jack's Lament, and he ends up
yes.
on the angel statue.
Because these days they literally have to have everything,
Yeah.
have everything on there. Oh, that's cool. I like
That's
that.
a movie moment. Yeah, I really like that one. I put it with my dark crystal stuff just for now, and then eventually I'll move it into the other room where all the other stuff is.
Oh. And do you think so? Shelby with the super chat. Are you named after Shelby? Like, is that named after? Is that just a coincidence? Because I do see a lot of huskies out there with lots of similar names. A 40 story. But my husky cross is named Shelby and has the same birthday as your Shelby.
I do know who you are. I do know who she is. But no, I don't think I knew that.
Who's got the same birthday at me? How many people out there have birthdays of November 10th? Because I do find that I meet a lot of people that have the same birthday as me. Like, our parents were all getting down on the same week.
Yeah, Valentine's,
Is it?
remember? We
February.
figured this out.
That's right. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Fuck. They didn't plan me at all. Oh my gosh. I came with a box of chocolates, didn't I? And like not even the good chocolate, like the heart chocolate and a crummy grab machine teddy bear.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, my dad is close to yours. He's 11-15. Yeah, shout out to all the Scorpios out there. Yes. Oh no. Where's Jamie? He's in the next room. I can answer that. He's like right over there.
He's like right behind me.
Yeah, you missed his arm earlier. He was here earlier.
He brought me a refill.
Oh man. My highlight of this episode was being able to sit in your chair. That did it for me.
You're like, and I'm good.
And I'm good. All right, should we wrap this up?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
The ball is green.
It is. It's green, but I can turn it off for you. Watch this.
I didn't realize that earlier that it's green.
That's what it really looks like. It looks like you smeared Oscar the Grouch behind you, and then
yeah.
And now it's cool again.
Oh, Kira heard me push the button. What is that?
My boyfriend's birthday is November 22nd. Oh, that's past Scorpio time. It does not count, my friend Sarah. Mine is July 6th. What a fun night. Thank you guys. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. We've been doing this on Wednesdays. I don't see any reason why we won't do this next Wednesday.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to do it because, like I said, now if you guys want more, you can listen to today's podcast because it's up.
Real quick, I can run and get it. I got some new merch, and it came in the mail today from Teespring. I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to wear it on the podcast today.
Go get it. What are you doing?
I wanted to wear it on the podcast
Why
today,
did you wear it on the podcast? You're fired.
The green screen. Let me go grab it real quick. Let me check it out.
We should play Mario Kart. Maybe Dan will have time to play some Mario Kart. We'll have to ask. But that would be fun. Hi, Kira. Kira's sitting here going, I want outside. And I'm like, you gotta wait.
Matrix. Okay, here we go. So, I got a Pod Squad shirt. And you can't see it because of the green screen. The logo's a little bit big on there, but oh my gosh, these like Tribal and Next Level shirts are amazing. I got this thanks to you guys. Apparently, if you have enough orders, they send you stuff like samples.
Yes, yeah, they do like goals, and if you sell so much stuff in a week, one of it is like you get a free sample of your own merch, and then like if you do that week, the next week, if you sell so much stuff, they do a sale where instead of the profits coming out of your profits, it comes out of their profits.
Oh, is that what it is here? This is what I really look like right now with the lamp, with some tape, some leopard print tape on it and stuff like that. That's what it really looks like before I fix it up. So if you guys want this, oh my gosh, there we go. If you guys want this shirt, this is the first one. I don't know if anybody else has gotten a Pod Squad shirt, but it's a CCMouse podcast and it's Pod Squad and the Double Dare kind of logo shirt. I love this thing. It's super nice and smooth. It came out really well, and I wanted to wear this on Dantix this week. But the problem is, as you can see, it just totally eats up the shirt. And you guys can find this at CCMouse Podcast Shop. We gotta do something fun with this. I know a lot of merch flew off the shelf this last month when we had that big sale. So if you got the mug, who out there got that mug? I know somebody got that mug.
Somebody got one. They posted it in my Discord.
Is it?
In the Patreon Discord for Gone to the Snow Dogs.
Yeah, so if we sell a lot of merch, please
You know, even though that does show through, like, I think you could wear it. I think you could wear it on the show.
The noise was going to be distracting, so I didn't. So you know what I'll do? I can try to wear it for Dantix because I have the jacket over it.
Oh, right.
So I can try to wear it for Dantix. So, oh yes, thank you for plugging the merch shop. So yeah, so if you guys like these shirts, I mean, it's so soft. It's one of those next level shirts. That's all I wear now. Like I can't do it. If you guys have merch, you guys gotta like put that nicer shirt on there. Otherwise, I won't do it. So yeah, you can find that at ccmousepodcast.shop. Get a Pod Squad shirt. I think I might go back in and shrink the logo a little bit because it was a little bit big.
I think you have to reach out to Teespring to do that.
Oh, well, I'm over it. So go ahead and get your oversized, unapproved
They'll do
shirt.
it. That is one of the downsides to Teespring is they don't have a lot of options once you put stuff up. They just now made it so you can actually change prices without having to delete everything and redo everything.
Yes. Oh my gosh, when I first was setting up the store, I'm like, this is not intuitive at all.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about Teespring, but at the same time, out of all the merch shops I've used, they're my favorite. And realistically, if you do want to do it, if you reach out to their customer support is phenomenal.
Yeah, they've been good. Like the interface and everything, it's been good. So they've been good to us.
Somebody asked if I'm on Discord. There's a Patreon Discord for Gone to the Snow Dogs. So if you're a member of the Gone to the Snow Dogs Patreon, there's a Discord for that.
Yeah, we have it all set up so you can go in there and you can drop some links in there and you can see all the cool stuff coming up, or sometimes we're in there hanging out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still trying to figure out how to do some sort of something interactive in there. Like I said, one night in my Discord, we watched a movie. We watched Emperor's New Groove. So people joined in and you were able to watch it. I don't know the logistics on it, so I don't want to get you in trouble for it.
Right.
But I love Discord. Discord is just like...
Yeah, I think I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I'm in 12 Discord groups.
Dang, I haven't opened mine like in a week or so. I've been so busy that I haven't been able to chat with anybody, so I should fix that. So yeah, so I would recommend, if you want to hop into the Snow Dogs Discord, I would definitely go and sign up on their Patreon. You can probably throw a link for that.
Yeah, it's on the Patreon for Gone to the Snow Dogs.
Yeah, so that's the only way that we can get some sort of like filter system, so like there's not a million people in there, which is nice, because when Jess does her live streams, Steve him and I were cross-eyed last week trying to read everything and do everything and trying to get it not so chaotic, so we do have the Discord for that. There you go. I would definitely go to that. We're in there. We're all in there. And then that's where you can post your merch and stuff. There's actually a CCMouse podcast subgroup, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, if not, there's going to be one tonight.
Somebody said, I can't find the group on Discord. You have to be part of the Patreon to get to
and then
my Discord.
You'll get a link through it, and it'll connect you to it. So it is definitely worth it if you guys want a little bit more one-on-one time with us. So, got anything else to say before we're done with this? What are we doing? We have Dantix on Saturday night. Are you live this week, or is that next Friday?
Possibly next Friday.
To be determined.
Maybe the week after. To be determined. I haven't figured it out yet because I'm still working. I still really want to get that other camera, but we'll see. We'll see.
Because that was our real quick. That was our goal, is to get the other camera, to have a sideways camera here, because people were freaking out about only seeing bits and pieces or none of you at all.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. I mean, well, and that's the thing, like, you know, the dogs live streams are supposed to be about the dogs, not about me, so I don't really care if people see me. That's not what it's about. Like, I want to be able to see the dogs, but at the same time, I want to be able to get better camera angles with them so that I can, you know, be on the floor, be playing with them, but still be able to see what's going on. So, you know, like in the chat and things like that. So that's kind of my goal for working on that. You know, this room was nice to have this set up and be able to keep them in here, but now I just need to figure out a better way to be able to maybe get a stream deck and hit some buttons.
Oh, man. That's the next thing on the list. That's going to make everybody's streaming job so much easier.
That's how my cousin films his videos, his sit-down videos. He has all of his cameras connected to his stream deck, and he sits there and he goes, click, and now it's this camera, and now it's this camera, and now it's this camera, and when he's done, he doesn't have to edit his video.
The
it's
guy
edited for him.
hit a macro button that took the last 30 seconds. It formatted it. It opened up his video editing software. It threw it in the middle. It rendered it, and it put it on Twitter. On one button. But this doesn't always happen. This is something that's been new over the last few months of Stream Deck. They really opened up their software. Before it was just macro buttons, but now it really does a lot more. So that would be nice. It'd be nice to go to commercial on a button. It'd be nice to see how many people are actively watching on there. It'd be nice to switch scenes or hit something. So that thing's really awesome.
Like, I think for you, like with Crystal helping you, it would be so easy for her to have the button with the little icon on it. You know, this is the timer, this is the thing. She doesn't know it exists
yet, but once I show her, she might not be able to live without it. So that's
so you might be getting it.
That's the hard part. Yeah, I might just have to just show up with that ring light or something. So
right.
Yeah. So I'll be live Saturday night at youtube.com/RFisDan. Obviously, you guys already all know that. So come watch some trivia. It's been fun.
I'll put it in the thing.
Yeah, it's been fun. And then let's get out of here. That's some Guilfoyle level of coding there. Oh my gosh. Jess, what would it take for you to watch Silicon Valley? Oh my gosh. It is the best show. It is my #1 favorite show. It even beats out Video Game High School just by a little bit.
We tried to watch it.
Oh gosh. You and I just don't get along, do we? You don't like Rick and Morty. You don't like Silicon Valley. You don't like Banana.
Maybe you should tell me which one to watch, because I tried to watch the first episode and couldn't make it through it, and I couldn't do it.
It's all right. It's all right. So
I don't know if there's like a certain episode I should watch that'll make me want to watch it.
All of it. Nope. It's all right. It's just not your thing. It's fine. Everybody else out there, you should watch it. It's on HBO for free right now. I got something for Jess and Jamie. Do I send it to the Snow Dogs P.O. Box? Yes, you do. That's something that you and I need to talk about. People have been asking me about a P.O. Box, but I don't know how that works out here. Okay.
My P.O. Box is $80 a year.
Mine was $130 a year for an envelope size out here. But I don't know if my post office is cool like yours, where if I do get a package, they'll hold it for me in the back, or like they don't fit in here.
Yeah. Yeah, mine holds it for me in the back, so.
Yeah, I'll have to wait till this blows over. Okay, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Let's do an outro and get on with our lives here. Oh, did it play? Oh my gosh.
I don't know, you had this problem last time.
I did. That'll do it for this week's episode of the CCMouse podcast. You can find us every Wednesday on your favorite music app. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at CCMouse Podcast, and we'll see you guys next week. Same mouse time, same mouse Funcast. Thank you for watching.
Bye. Yay, we did a thing.
We did a thing.